If you could do a little, like just a test of the level, I've actually jacked the backing song level up.
Okay.
Just a smidge.
No, that's good. It's not too overbearing.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little quiet.
Nice little car drive. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I thought, let's start off with a little bit of a drive.
I mean, we could have done the thing and spun our characters around, and but I think it's better. We're like wood ornaments. You know what I mean?
I like the wood ornament element,
with shaky dolls. With shaky dolls on the fucking bobbleheads.
Real talk is Shaky Dolls. Season X, episode 3.
Episode 3. I know.
SXE3.
Sexy as hell. That's
sexy
right.
as. That's yep. Oh. Round that corner, mate. That corner was.
Oh, mate, I know. My head's bobbling.
That's well.
My head's bobbling. Head's wobbling.
Actually, we should actually.
Hang on. I'll go camera now.
You haven't done. We haven't done a.
Need to calibrate. No. Hang on.
We haven't done a bobblehead episode in a while. You know, like the one where we've got the big head and the small
big
body.
heads. Yes.
Big head, small body.
That'd be perfect for the videos.
It would actually.
It would be perfect.
Yeah,
imagine the big giant heads just bobbling backwards and forwards. That'd be so cool. Yeah.
Little stick bodies, tiny. Yeah.
Oh, worthy.
Fucking hell. It's interesting that we're on
another day, another dollar. That's what it is in fucking Kingsland. Another day, another dollar.
Another dollar. Like hopefully $10. Like even
maybe if I'm lucky.
One adult dollar. Like I don't know, $100. Do you make hopefully?
Yeah. Enough. I make enough. Pay the bills. Just enough. They keep me on the edge. It's just like continuous edging.
Tormenting.
It's like goon as hell. Always edging. Never make it. But it is. I mean, that is society these days. I mean, a lot of people talk about how fucking much everything's gone up. It has. It's gone up significantly.
I would like to see a study
done on that.
No, I think it's pretty clear about what the unsubsidized cost of those things
would be.
Yeah, like just a pure cost.
Yeah.
And
full
then
price.
Full
price with,
thing.
what do they call it?
With all the prices included.
Yeah. Transport cost.
Exactly.
A breakdown.
Yeah.
So you get to see who's screwing you the most.
Mate,
is it the manufacturer? Is it the transport company? Is it the middleman who's adding the extra 25%?
In the same way as you have the nutrition
guide. You should have a cost breakdown guide.
Yep.
How much is the government taking in
and
the goods and services?
I don't mind a business making like 20% or whatever, like whatever they need to make.
That is being in business.
So that I can buy the fucking product. I don't need to go broke, so I can't.
Well, what it should have is a cost to manufacture cost. At the beginning,
the cost of goods,
cost of actual good. After paying the 50 cents a day person in
well, that's the thing.
Like,
do we? Like what do we? Yeah. Well, but this is the question.
Do we put the full cost on there, mate?
That's what I'm saying. If yes, and then you go, well, okay, this thing needs to get more expensive.
Yes, to make sure that these people who are getting 50 cents get $1 a day.
In a world
get twice what they normally get,
where it's finite. Like there's a finite amount of chickens or whatever you can have, or in the world.
The product, yep.
So you need to sort of, and you know the production cycles of these things. So then you know how many can be produced in a sustainable manner.
That's right.
And so then you need everyone having just as many as you use price as a lever, regardless of what the thing even costs. You use price as a lever to maintain who purchases, the quantity that maintains purchasing. So that if you're by increasing
it
price,
creates a buffet, so you don't just go and buy the 17 bags of chips,
No, you can't afford to. It doesn't matter, like if the bag of chips. So here's the thing, like if you had a cost of goods on, let's say, some potato chips, some Smith's crisps or something like that, which can be like $5.
The unhealthy choice, make it higher on the unhealthy choices.
Or
forced to be healthy.
Whatever, like a kettle chip or whatever brand, you choose your brand. They're like $5-6, and you can get them on special. You get them on special, you get 2 for $8 or 2 for $9, so they're like $4.50.
Buck off.
Yeah, that kind of thing, right? But if you even went to the store and purchased a set amount of potato and sliced that up and cooked them,
and then made your own.
Well, besides the making own, I'm just talking about cost of goods, right? You would quickly discover that you did not purchase $6 worth of potato.
No, you did not.
And you're buying it at retail, like let alone half rotten fucking.
And you are buying a lot of air. You know what I mean? Like there is a lot of air in these new packets.
You buy that for shipping so they don't get crushed. There's a reason why there's air in there. There's excuses. But
it sounds like Shifty from Sesame Street. That's what I'm saying. Hey, bud, want to buy some air?
What if you? But yeah, look. The thing about the potato chip is that the price of it being $6 is not representative of the cost. And I think that what we're seeing is where you don't. The thing on the shelf isn't priced
conveniently.
No, it's priced It's priced to like limit you buying it. Like it's intentional.
It is junk. That's it. You're not buying a potato.
You know, and so as we sort of like, and so that's consumption management, you know, like where you go, well, I can't afford to eat that many eggs anymore because they're $7.20 a packet or whatever, or and you know, or you resist for a little while and then you start just going, oh, I'll just have the not caged. It doesn't say like it doesn't say caged.
They're treated fairly. They're treated fairly animals.
Treated fairly, but it's not really disclosed how fairly. No.
Yeah,
just
well,
like
it was fairly fair. You know what I mean? Like it was fairly fair. There was some inconvenience, but they were sorted out quickly. I'm telling you.
Some animals were harmed.
Mm-hmm. Not all. No, most were treated fairly well. Fairly well. That's it. Yeah,
mate. Yeah, if you can imagine yourself being like made to
inside
produce
the
eggs until
humane
you
parameters
died.
that are required. That's it.
Yeah. You can this wax museum.
Yes, the Goldie Wax Machine.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah, I've been back in the day when it was back up in the other spot, not where it is now. So
okay. It's a new spot, so it's had stories.
It's moved. Yeah, it had to move. Yeah.
What happened to the old place?
Oh, probably got too expensive. Yeah, now the Goldie is.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's $120 for a fucking parking ticket down there. Like if you get pinged, it's $120.
Is that a lot?
Well, it's a fair amount. I don't know.
I mean, it's
significant.
What happens if you get a parking ticket in Brisbane, Vegas?
Oh, it's pretty exy too, mate, these days. I haven't parked there and been in trouble. Like I've always used our parking.
Special arrangement?
We get the arrangement parking, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. It sounds like a lot. I think.
It does hurt, yeah.
But if you're like the average wage earner in Australia, like on $100,000 a year, you know, so that's, you know, $100, it's sort of like not that expensive compared to, you know, it's like an hour's work.
Well, if you're getting a couple of K a week, yeah, sure.
Well, that's, I mean, the average earner, the average person, the average like receptionist or, you know, average sort of just clerk in an office or, you know, just assistant.
50K people.
100K people.
Yeah, well, yeah, there you go.
50K people are poverty line in Australia.
There you go. Yeah. Working hard on the poverty line.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say
I'm sorry, it's terrible. I don't like laughing about it, but it's ridiculous.
Is a $100 parking ticket all that expensive for someone for the average person on $100,000, $104,000, $106,000?
No, it'd be reasonable.
You might even cop it, just go in and get fish and chips for the kids tonight so that you don't have to have trouble.
That's it.
Just
cost you $150 rather than 120.
Yeah.
No, sorry, rather than $30, it costs you, 150.
150, but, you know, like
150 fish and chips.
Yeah.
Worth it. Just to shut those fucking screaming brats up, you know?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
These fucking fuck trophies.
I want the fried.
Shut the hell up.
Banana. Don't make sure that they're banana. I don't want
chips
everywhere. Their banana anywhere near my pineapple.
It's infected it.
I don't know.
It's got pineapple flavour now.
Tell them to put the prawn in a separate bag. I don't want the prawn. Prawn.
Don't let the prawns touch the fish.
No.
Yeah, oh God.
Did you get chicken salt? Someone just starts tantruming because they didn't get chicken salt.
Yeah, it goes off. But I've got chicken salt in the cupboard. It's not the same. No, you just tear the lid off it and just start pouring it on there, like just dusting it. You know, so it's just mainly chicken salt, and then the kids are like,
that's it. Just eating salt.
It's happy as
potato, just a little bit of potato in the salt.
That's it. Yeah, a little bit of potato added to your salt. Exactly.
You don't want too much.
Just the way you love it.
Granular sort of experience.
It's crunchy when you're pulling it down.
You that sort of potato.
Plenty of water to follow.
Well, lick.
Get the vodka out. Lemons. Since I'm hearing lots of salt, I've got the lemons automatically appear, and then the
lemon just starts.
The lemons just appear, and then all of a sudden the tequila's there, and you're like, oh no, that's it.
Just
the deadly combo.
Extra salt.
The 4 true horsemen of fucking the apocalypse.
And
your bowels are going to be apocalyptic by the morning.
You start smoking. You start smoking those hams. You just get those hams in there, and you just get that salt.
Get them in early. You want to start it early.
Push that salt in, push it in. Get the sweaty rub.
Full massage.
That's it.
Porky goodness.
Yeah, chuck that little piece, that little good one, that one you remembered in the barrel. Just put him in there in the barrel.
Mouse just drooling thinking about it.
Just seal him in there, get in that pickling, the special juices of joy.
Getting hungry. Might have to devour a muffin. Kill a muffin. I might have to kill a muffin.
Wow.
I've got muffins.
You're in an eating frenzy this evening.
No, not right now. A bit later. I'll have a muffin. You don't want to overfill. That is key number 1 to maintaining weight. Never overfill.
So does that mean you just constantly eat just at sort of spaced intervals? So you never
just pacing it.
So you just pace constant eating.
Yeah,
that's the best way.
Just one burger after another. Have that fucking clown rubbing his hands together and laughing.
Just rubbing at
That's
you.
it.
Yeah, and you're like just. Yeah.
Hamburger just doing backflips every time you buy one.
And then you just, because you got the sugar, it just stores the rest of the stuff. Then just uses the sugar just to keep you running, and then you're more exhausted at the end, and the sugar runs out, and you just have that you feel completely unfed, and you need another burger.
Essentially, it's filling with starvation.
I like it.
Find the emptiness today.
Do you remember the book Good Omens?
Good Omens.
And then the TV series of the four.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I always had a real soft spot.
I'm the 5th one on procrastination.
Oh, you're. I loved.
Always, I'm the last there, and they're always looking at me. What the fuck?
I was
sorry, man. I'm procrastination. Yeah.
You know, them just making like 0-calorie, just all this food that just like you were just
coming up with such wonderful ideas. And, feeling stuffed, but not actually receiving any maximizing stuffness, but not having any nutritional value whatsoever.
That's
right.
The complete opposite of like.
Just full of sugar and everything else. It's non-lasting, you know.
Well, but famine went further because they didn't.
Nothing.
Well, you don't want to put the sugar in there, because if you put the sugar in, that's calories. You want to make sure it's fully synthetic, so there's not even. So you're eating say custard tarts.
Saccharin plus.
You're eating custard tarts, and it's just like, this is the best tasting custard tart I've ever had, and it's made of like artificial
just
sweeteners
pure
and
saccharin.
just cellulose. It's just dietary fiber and synthetic chemicals and flavorings,
dyes and colours and flavourings. All the good stuff.
A bit of agar. You're guaranteed under like 15 calories per serve. You can just like eat. You just make it through the day. What did you eat today? I just ate chocolate biscuits and tasty treats all day. Really? Yeah. Fuck, you look good for it. I'm starving. Yeah.
I'm still hungry. Like I just got this hunger. Like my body's just crying out.
Gets used to it after a while.
I'm just eating all the time. Yeah.
Just, but yeah, they famine really like perfected the 0-calorie diet. Just, you want to get into the
living on air. Living on fucking air.
You got to pay.
Pay for solid air. That's it.
That's it. The bag, so imagine like in the bag you have the bag. And the thing comes in a sealed bag pushed up with air, so it's padded out, and then which also takes up more volume in shipping, the maximum cost. And then inside the food product inside the air-filled bag are air-filled pockets themselves.
Air inside air. It's like it's a double whammy.
Yeah, that's right. So you reach in and you just pull out these big balls. These balls.
Shifty's just laughing his head off, rubbing his hands together, just going, what a bunch of idiots.
You're just shipping air with this very thin skin. It's just like
maximum shipping value due to the extra air.
The salt and chemicals. This basically
everything a good growing body would never need.
and you just have this thin skin that just separates the air from the air, and that's what you sell. And it's just like a crystalline quality.
You got to have that. You got to have the right label on there. Quality equals quantity.
That's it. And they're kind of hard, and you've got to like.
We give you more so that you get less.
And you make the balls like crunchy but hard, right? So that you feel really like achieved.
Well, there's the effort going on. It's got to have. Got to be a bit of effort. That's it. Never just
work for nothing. You got to work for your nothing. You don't just get nothing for free. Like that's how would you value it?
It's not like an MD burger where you could just shove it down your throat. You don't have to chew it, mate. It's pre-digested.
Pre-digested. The whole goal here is that you feel
full as, and you are. You're full of it.
You're full of air.
But it's not food.
No, it's not. It's not food.
And so that's the very, very small print at the very, very end. Underneath all the small print, there's this whole little dotted line going on, which basically says.
I want to perfect using cellulose to make like these like dietary fiber balls, right? That are just full of air.
Well, you take the pulp out of the sugarcane. Like the pulp. It's been squeezed to fuck in sugarcane or make it manufacture sugar. Take the pulp and then turn that, into a food product. That pulp
is left. That edge, just like you just want that sort of hard baked.
Save on the flavourings then, because you get that almost sugar flavour, but no sugar.
Oh, if you're making a sweet,
because it's been squeezed out. That's it. All that's left is the cellulose.
And you could say that it was made of it.
Yes, you could say from natural products.
Natural.
Yeah, completely natural.
From sugar.
No nutritional value. No. All the nutrition has been, lovingly squeezed out and given to the rich and the affluent. That's it. You receive the husk of what was food.
That's actually what the product name is. It's called Husks.
It's just Huskies. Huskies, no-name bread.
Husks, and you just...
It includes a new flavour, peanut shells. You know what I mean? Like, extra guaranteed, no nutritional value. That's it. No. Now new hazelnut shell.
Memory.
It's a bit heavier, but it lasts a lot longer. You actually feel full.
You really can.
Without
memory of
any energy.
Past was once contained. I think but that's it's just that's it. Because you could really make people feel very achieved, couldn't you? I mean, you could have a bigger bag. I think you could sell them a bigger bag.
Massive bags. Like you could sell just huge
bags,
kilo bags of it. Bam.
Kilo bags.
People just banging it down.
And would you could even like try and do something so that not dramatically, I don't mean this in an extreme way, but like so that inside each one of the husks, right, where it's air inside, you could actually compress.
Air again.
You could compress the air.
Like when you bite into it, you get a little
bang.
puff of air.
Yeah, that's a little because
it's like those popping candy.
Yeah,
but there's no,
it's like maybe it's got like like in two what do you call it? Two,
now with new air pockets.
Yeah, now that's it.
It's like that bubble fucking chocolate. Remember back when they brought out the bubble choc?
Yeah.
And all it did was just fill up the. It was like again selling air.
Selling air. And this is like next
selling fucking air.
Because you want to be able to say like now with twice as much air.
Double the air.
Double.
Our patented air trapping technology.
Yeah, allows for like we guarantee twice as much air in every husk.
That's it. Because when it baked it, like it shrinks, so therefore it creates like a atmosphere.
Just that
creates pressure.
The little pressure vessels.
It's exploding in your mouth.
And that's partly by design because we know that you can't chew. So
it's helping force your teeth apart.
That's
it. Yeah. In a munching, aids in munching motions.
That's right.
That's it. Strengthen your jaws today. No, it ends up like an exercise. Just strengthen the jaws. That's it. End up with like iron jaw, right?
Yeah.
Dudes can just be like smacking the hell out of them. It's like dong dong.
Forcing them back and you're like biting back
That's
down.
it.
Just, each husk.
Breaking fist as they're punching it.
Children using them as tricks, like leaving them under things so people sit on them and they're just exploding. You wouldn't want to waste a good husk though. I mean,
better than those little, the little jumper jacks or whatever they call them. Ones or cracker jacks, the little red bloody firecracker individual ones. You know how they have the Chinese ones where they have the whole string of them all together. Yeah, the little bam bam tom-toms or whatever they call them.
They're little just banging. I mean, you'd have to have a few atmospheres then. You'd have to have some really strong cellulose fibre.
Yep.
It'd be woven.
I think cane would be up for it. Like, it'd do it.
What if you had like sort of like different weave patterns in your dietary fibre so that it was actually sort of like a herringbone.
Have the slow release ones as well so that they have to be dissolved before they pop in your stomach and therefore it blows up the stomach, creating like gas. Little mini gas. Filling it with gas so you feel extra full.
Slow release air.
So burping and farting, just continuously burping and farting all day long.
Don't need. Are you still gulping air just to feel full? Don't bother.
Try our patented.
We've got a new second generation patented husks.
Super husks. Slow release.
Slow release. Sucks. Susks.
That's funny. So bad. It's so good.
Susks. Yeah. Slow release husks. Susks.
Super susk.
You got like people are trying to swallow them whole. So they get
unsuccessfully, like exploding in their throat. Popping eardrums because it just gets in the wrong spot. It causes it's the two atmospheres decompressing instantaneously. Bam! You're like having a cracker down your, right next to your ear or something. Compression waves.
Don't put
coming
that
up
down
through
your
your throat, through your nostrils and out through your ears. Bam!
Oh! Like just a rash of like injured throats. As people figure out that they're not.
What the hell? All these ER doctors trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Times up perfectly with new product launch. Suddenly becomes most successful consumer product due to danger level.
Yeah.
Everyone trying to danger mouse on it, Yeah,
it's like
let's see if I can do it. Doing live
yeah.
videos on TikTok and
definitely.
Facebook and stuff. Yeah. Talking about live videos on Facebook and that, and other such ots. Apparently in America they had this incident where these two feuding celebrities, as you inverted commas, were fighting with each other, right?
Yeah.
Ended up coming across each other on the streets, right? One of them shot the other one dead.
Oh.
Because of the feud. Just went,
Well,
got into
also
an
because they
argument
had
and
the
then just
gun.
play it. Well, available.
Yeah, I mean, you can't shoot someone unless
The
you're
process
carrying.
of bum your gun, it wasn't available at that stage, but
You have to carry a gun
coming
to be able to
soon
use
to a
it.
theatre of war near you.
So wow. So they were in America, I take it. I'm just going to
Yes,
put it out
and
there.
just having a little spat on the Facebookers.
Yeah, just.
And then next thing you know, one's alive and one's not. That's real clever. That's so clever. That is ultimately clever.
And how do the bullets feel about this? I mean, do they get
I'm
a
sure
say?
the bullets were disappointed,
Oh, yeah. It didn't feel like really necessary.
The bullets probably
but
felt that maybe a little guilty because they were going to feed a family if someone had taken down some game or something.
Yeah, something useful. Done something useful.
Done something useful, yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Rather than to finish an argument,
Over which
I don't know. I don't even know what it was over. Just
which sort of cleanser,
possibly.
Is the
who
preferred
applied
one.
who applied it the best.
I actually saw a woman's server, I guess. I won't say servant. I'll just say server down the beach this week, and he
A helper.
a helper, and he was basting her.
Oh.
So it had like
Putting oil on.
He had the sunscreen.
Yeah. The applier.
But with a brush.
Oh.
So he was squirting
Even.
He was squirting
Keeping it
yeah. He was squirting the what do you call it? So the sunscreen out onto the brush.
Coconut oil.
No.
Or whatever it might be.
White.
You know.
Like
Special.
sunscreen. Yeah, no, you'd think it was oil. I know your brain wants to imagine oil.
I've just got coconut oil on the brain
it
right
makes
now.
sense. It makes sense, you know.
To be brushing it on with a
A basting tool.
basting tool, that's right.
But no, he was basting her in sunscreen with a brush.
Wow. It's nice when vampires have their own servants, you know, someone who can, the day walkers, you know.
They want to make sure you get everywhere.
You got to be seen.
It was a weird sight.
I bet.
I did watch.
I'm trying to imagine it, but it just keeps dropping back to the oil scenario.
As it should.
Just slathering it on, you know. And I'm up to that point now where they've got a hose, and the oil's just getting hosed on.
Not even drizzling from the push pump.
Spurting it.
Like you might, with a
Special attachment, you know, like in a jury rigged around the waist sort of manner, and
no,
you know,
one of those things that people use for
adjustable
doing
squirting
fertilizer
nozzle.
sprays. And use the air pump. And you pump it up and down, and then you've got the air, and you add a bit of pressure, like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Get that good coconut oil all over. What's that dude down the coast did? He had like he had the air pressure. He was using like a spray can and doing used to paint the people that wanted to get the spray on oil stuff.
Do you want to cook them though? Like, oil's interesting in the sun. I don't know. I've done oil in the sun. I don't know that it really...
It makes it glisten.
Yeah. I don't know that it made it more brown.
You get glisteny, but I don't know if you get extra browner. Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't know.
It's probably just one of those things, you know.
People did...
Snake oil, mate. You can sell anything to anybody, really, as long as you...
People did use that, the laser in them or something.
Like the bit of the good old spray tan stuff.
Like, I'm just thinking, like, I don't know. You know, back in the day, like, where actually wearing oil to the beach was advertised as a thing to do, so that you would...
So you get the extra brown.
So you would actually get basted.
Get them wrinkles going. You know, shrink that leather.
Good, like that's it.
Hey?
Just max out the elastane in it by like just making it contract and oil out like over and over again. It just gives up and just flops. And
Skin just looks like waves.
Yeah,
it's got you don't have wrinkles. You got waves.
I know. They exist. Those people, man. The wave people.
It's almost like they're melting. I'm melting. Yeah, exactly, man.
And they actually often you see them at the beach.
Oh, they love it.
They've just done it, doing it, becoming it.
True Christians, worshipping the sun. Yeah.
And the day rises.
Yeah, there to greet him. You know, when he goes away for the eve.
That's it. Multiple, little prayers, just in case he forgets.
You know, it feels a bit further away. You know, makes it a bit cooler, a bit colder.
Nervous.
Or gets a bit too friendly and comes a bit too close, and then just like, oh no, roasting.
It's one of those
So
strange...
best to be on one of those balanced, like, you know, what do they call it? Alice in Wonderland effects.
But,
Just at the right distance is fine, you know.
But
don't overshoot your specifications.
Because it can be like fiercely hot. But then you just put up an object between you and it, and then it's
Create the shade, yeah.
fiercely cold.
Depending on how thick and insulated the shade thing is.
Well,
That's why trees are good, man. That's why I love trees. They're the ultimate shade, especially when they're full leaf.
I guess that's
Trees got the
because
full leaf going on. It's just like,
inside the atmosphere, even though you put an object there, the heat's convecting through,
the layers of air.
and so we're in space. If you put up a little object, it's just cold.
Unless it's in direct sunlight, and then it's 200 and something degrees. Yeah.
That's what I mean, but it's interesting in space. Like you could put up a piece of cardboard.
Yeah, so our atmosphere creates a scenario where it can have the 200 degrees on the top of it. It can sustain and then, you know, and then keep our, obviously, you know, the biosphere at the special temperature, the Goldilocks temperature. Yeah.
So I guess it dilutes it in a sense. Like it's sort of, instead of acting like a wall, it acts like a diffuser.
Yeah.
So you don't get it so slows it down a smidge.
Takes the edge off. You know?
Is it that
But
sort
if you
of...
do the up and down jumpies in the, you know, the atmosphere checker, like you can see the differences in temperature.
Just by jumping.
Or moving up and down on the little scale thing, like, you know, jumping from whatever hectopascals to the next level. You'll see the, you know, how fast the wind's going and then also how cold it is up there. So, you know, it's fairly cold to buffet the big sun temperature, and then, you know.
That's interesting. Oh, you're right, aren't you? Because as that would mean, like with the higher speed wind as you go up, that
creates that cooling effect on the 200 degree bake. Yeah.
It's making the it's just like any other kind of heat sink. The motion's like drawing pulling the heat away with it.
Yeah, and breaking the heat up because there's no single particle to just concentrate on. Continuous movement.
Designs, giant radiator, giant space radiator.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Well,
We'll be crispy. We'd be crispy, mate. 200
the
degree
sun
crispy.
would be.
Not many things are going to be lasting at 200 degrees.
I wouldn't know how much you worshipped it. It'd just take you out.
Yeah, and being at that perfect distance too, like just to only get the 200 degree sun, like being closer. Remember that temperature scales until you're near the sun, and then it's
Probably
where
longer
mercury.
than
Mercury, you're liquid on one side and fucking solid on the other. No?
It'd be an interesting place to live. People talk about like some sci-fi things. Living on the
Is that where the silver surfers come from? Like when they dip a silver surfer in the liquid, spacing
on one side of the equator.
Yeah, I know.
It's lucky it doesn't rotate.
Coming in.
Because if it wasn't tidally locked, Mercury would just be.
That'd
be interesting.
It's swell a mess. It'd be a swell a mess. It'd be just all liquid if it was rotating. It's continuously roasted.
Cooling and roasting though, it'd be kind of this slurry. It'd be like this sort of. I wonder what shape it would be.
It'd be a slurpazoid.
A slurpazoid.
And more than likely, the sun would just start peeling off it. You know what I mean? Like slurping in the magnetosphere of the sun would just start pulling the liquid in until it sucked it dry. What? It's nothing.
I don't know.
Could be something.
Could be something.
Probably
I think it's around.
Could be something, but it's probably not.
Eating the sun to start like doing its thing. How is the we've gone for a drive. We've ended up down the beach.
Yeah, good view, man. Like I like hiding in the grass. Like it's my favourite. I can just get that whole animal experience when I'm hiding in the grass. That's it.
I didn't think I had my tripod with me, but I did. I got a little small tripod. I should get you one.
I've got three little mini tripods. That's what I'm saying. I just need the thing for my phone to slip into. Like
you don't have a little U
mounting
thing that stretches that then you can screw on top and it's like a stretchy clip.
Yeah,
you got
something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, you need a stretchy clip. And you just in it like you flip it open and then it opens up a bit wider and then it just clamps onto your phone.
Yeah. With the screwy little bit on the bottom, I can attach it to tripods and stuff. So like I said, I got a couple of camera ones and the little small rig stuff, which are cool. The little clamps, they're good. I'm using one for my VR tower and one for my projector. Well recommended.
Have you, I'm not sure if you all have been looking at any of the YouTube while we've been streaming and
I'm observing, yeah.
And noticing the eye.
Something wrong with the eye. Like it's been very animated tonight. Hopefully it doesn't, becomes its own entity and then require its own channel and suddenly become more successful and, get more subscribers and take over the world, Most viewed video, ever, the eye.
It is the one
watching,
eye.
all knowing.
It's the single.
All watching, all knowing.
Well, what's interesting?
Literally phasing in and out of realities.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a unit. I don't know.
Wait, don't give me that look. Yeah.
I'm going to
give me the eye, mate. Just give me the eye. I don't know.
And it's the single. It's the singular. It's
keeps looking at me. Then getting all shy and stuff and looking away.
And it's getting a little bit space elf. It's a little bit. You could just see 1,000 of those in your peripheral vision. Just
I'm getting the bird's beak. That happens too. That's good. Bird
beaky moments.
Beak eye beak.
Well, that is honestly the difference a year makes. That graphic.
It does. Man.
Well, 2 years because the beginning of last year is when we were kind of making the graphics,
the little accessories. For the.
I'm pretty sure that was in the first graphic. It was beginning
the
of
stamps
last
and
year.
stuff. Yeah, getting all the basics for the stamps,
the graphics and things, and even
things you could chop up. Yeah.
But like even beginning of last year, you were also making the backgrounds and things. The original we were using.
And I had special effects and stuff that I was exploding myself. That kind of stuff.
I do.
Self-immolation. I mean, it's hard to cope with, but it's a factor of life. I'm sorry.
You've got to have that in your repertoire just in case.
Yeah, you do. It's like the special sound effects. When you're talking. A lot of the guys that I watch the live streamers, they've got like heaps of sound effects sort of stuff.
The special soundboards. I hate that shit.
Soundboard.
Yeah, real professional.
All this sort of shit.
As if they're sort of like a sports video game.
That's it. How much does it cost? Between 6 and 7 cents. You've seen the latest South Park? Special 6 and 7s? Oh,
no idea.
Satan's pregnancy, man.
How's Satan's pregnancy going?
It's going all right, yeah. I didn't realise the reason Satan couldn't get pregnant was because he had such a small hole for a butt. And it required a very, very small, thing to impregnate him. Like there was a special requirement for Satan to get pregnant.
Oh, was there?
And that, yeah.
I didn't realise.
This episode unlocks it because, apparently there's this guy that knows all about the Antichrist. Powell or something? I don't know.
Powell.
He was mentioned a few times. Yeah, he was authority on the Antichrist. He knew everything about the Antichrist. And the kids are all having fun with the 6 and 7s and, special numbers, how they use the special numberings.
The 6
to,
is the thing, 7 is the God, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. They're doing the weighing thing, weighing the heart against a feather.
Oh, whose heart were they weighing? Just everybody's?
Oh, no, just the whole 6 and 7s, and then they do the little, the scales of justice weighings. I don't know what that reference is about, personally.
Oh, you put your heart on one scale and you...
Well, heart on one side, feather on the other, ostrich or emu, depending on where you are. If you're down under, it's probably better to use an emu feather.
Oh, well...
It's like the ostrich equivalent,
Maybe go a cassowary or a...
Yeah, cassowary would be good. It's a bit heavier feather, so you can have it, balance up against something a bit more weighty. That's
I need a slightly...
Wasn't quite as, heavy as I'd be expected.
I don't want the underdown of a finch, for example.
You'd prefer full afterlife rather than the tormented one, right?
Yeah, I don't think...
Fully catered for afterlife rather than the fully tormented one.
A bird, like which bird? I want you got to know. You got to ask the questions, because otherwise, you literally get the underdown, one feather of underdown from a gosling, and you're like, fuck's sake.
It sounds a bit witchy, weight of a duck kind of thing, bro. I'm getting a bit worried, It's like these religions seem to copy themselves so much, man. There's like so much plagiarism.
Well, that's it. I mean, because it's like it's their ways of being. One comes up with a way of being. It's sort of successful.
A different interpretation, and mine to be different. It's a blue one rather than a green one. You know what I mean?
And it's the continual chase for the perks, and you've got to have all the perks of the one before you, and then you've got to have a new perk. You've got to add a perk on top.
I think my 4,000 Space Virgins is pretty good. Like it is on top there with the max perks, I think.
Well, I don't know. It sounds like it sounds like a lot of labour. That's what it sounds like to me. Like if I'm suddenly responsible.
Like you'd really want to be into that. You know what I mean? Like
how do you surface it? Like you've got to provide accommodation.
I know.
Like you can have 4,000 or something.
It ain't easy being the all-father.
No, you can have 4,000 or something. That's all well and good, but then you've got to have.
They have to have schedules, and there may be routine, and you couldn't favour one because just because it's better than the other, but you need to favour all. There'd be conditions.
Yeah, there'd be
And
conditions.
rankings, I guess. You could be less respectful to the lower, the concubines and stuff, not the true wives.
Oh, so there's degrees. Oh, well, that's your choice.
That's the way it works, isn't it?
That's your choice, though. Like you've got the 4,000.
I thought there was degrees. You had primary, partner, and then you had the secondaries and the tertiaries and the.
Would you keep some as of the 4,000 Space Virgins? Would some always remain
Space Virgins?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I guess in space that would be the trading value, wouldn't it? Space virginity.
Oh, maybe not. Seasoning
not quite
goes
compatible.
a long way.
Not quite compatible. Send back to
seasoning goes a long way.
I know seasoning goes a long way. Yeah,
so,
true.
Maybe.
True.
But
depends on the taste, doesn't it?
So
you mightn't be into lobster girl, so you might want to drop her back to Aqueous, where you picked her up.
But if you're going
back to her dad's house,
part of it is that they stop being that. Like that's it. They all start that way. Then you do things. Well, then that means that they're no longer one of the space or one of the virgins.
Oh,
one of the space virgins.
They've become converts.
They've altered. Something's happened to them.
Yeah. Well, you're throwing your material into it. It's gonna alter it. At least what the output's going to be is going to be different, isn't it? Combinations, man. Does it get the fish head in the human body, or does it get the human head in the fish body? It's not. It's going to be interesting. Definitely be challenges to Space Virgins, wouldn't it? If there was all kinds of creatures and all sorts of races, there would definitely be challenges to the that mission. You definitely want a good space lawyer. And I know one, I'm telling you. He's a great lawyer. He helped me with my Friday Part 2s, and I'm feeling so much more relieved and less sinful for working on a Friday Part 2 than I was working on the other sacred days. It's helped me a lot.
Wow.
Indeed.
Wow. Yeah.
That's where the rock came from. That's what they're saying. The part of space where we heard the wow from during the SETI program. This, November visitor, the penis of Atlas. Atlas dildo.
I think so.
Straight out of the wow area.
Shit about it.
Yeah. Trying to connect everything to everything. The theory of everything to everything. And it is all connected. There is no theory. Everyone's right, everyone's wrong. Sorry. It's how you perceive it. Yeah. Success and heaven and hell only exist in the mind side.
Oh, yeah.
And it's what you manifest is what comes back to you. So if you project hell, then you get hell.
Oh, we were talking about that last week as well.
Yeah.
Just in a simple thing, like you feel like exhausted, you're suddenly exhausted. Start maxing out exhaustion.
Yeah. So just don't feel that way. Feel the way you want. I mean, yeah, sure, we all have pains, and I know getting older now. Like there's things that don't work as well as they used to, and they hurt a little bit when you get up in the morning. So best do it slowly, rather than springing out of bed. Just ease on out of bed. Right? Meow.
Meow.
Meow. It's always meow, isn't it?
It's pretty much.
Every hour of every day, it's meow. That's fine. I like a talkative cat. Mm-hmm. It's better than a quiet one. Quiet cats to me, just sit there and at least a meow cat's just trying to tell you something. It's like, wait, pay attention. I'm the cat. All right, he's on to his second.
I'm having a little phase moment. I've just got to pull through.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
The next bit.
We can get there. Was it children's lullabies required?
No.
We will say children's lullabies.
We're an hour in.
No, that's good. That's good. Don't stress.
That's unfortunate. I thought we were
Hour
2
of
hours
power.
in.
It's normally where the good shit happens in the first bit, but second hour is where we get loose. Loose.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get loose.
Get uncomfortable, mate. Come on.
I'll take my shoes off.
Don't get too comfortable. That's when you get quiet and you get all sleepy and stuff. Is when I'm so comfortable in my little zone that I'm in, and I've got my special clothes on, and they're all warm. I get into
listening to you. I get listening to you.
Yeah, I know, and I've got that voice where it's sort of it gives you that, the right level. I could do some great AMSR. I should just do Orion's AMSR.
It'd be interesting.
Come,
just
enjoy sleepy time. Just me just rolling cigarettes and smoking them and just coughing.
You should. You really should do that as an ASMR channel.
When I was younger, my grandfather taught me never to go out with a woman.
Once every hour or something.
Yeah, go out with a woman with a tattoo of a knife on her body. It's a very negative experience. Do not try it.
With that? Oh, really? Okay, that's a
little bit of interesting M history. Yeah, grandfather said, no knives. She got knives on her. Negatory.
I accept that wisdom.
Women that dance with knives, not so much a problem. But definitely tattoos of knives, not good.
Yeah, I didn't get enough information from my grandparents.
Memes. They're memes from the history. It was probably full of shit. He probably said, don't go out with girls with knives because they're the fucking hottest folks you can find out there, maybe, Well, he was trying to deny me.
Oh, really? You think he was...
Or maybe he just got stabbed by one. I don't know.
It
could have happened. It could have had a female Eshe moment where
I think he was trying to keep you safe.
He was trying to get a little bit touchy-feely, and she just went, "Oi, if you keep going, I'm going to have to get you."
She's going to get stabbed.
And then she just stuck him like straight up. She's like, "Nah, that's enough. Grab each stack. Here. So here's a present for you. Here's a little holy present for you."
So he was kind of using the.
She transferred her religion to him in the form of a little extra exit portal. Little eyeballs going mental. It's good. I'm liking it. Like it is distractive, but it's okay. It helps.
What's
every little bit of distraction helps. Yeah.
I mean, it's not that interesting, but what is interesting is that
it could be interesting.
You can make it interesting. Okay. Here's something you can make interesting. So you can see that there's one eye, right? It's one eye, right?
It's the leftover eye that Woden didn't want. He had to sacrifice it for knowledge. We're just borrowing it.
Borrowing the eye of knowledge.
I hope you don't mind. It's okay. If you want it back, our email.
And then. But then when I make us into for vertical video, the proportions of a vertical video are not like
so the eye will be split. It'll be a half eye.
No, it becomes two.
Double eye.
One eye turns into two eyes.
Gets its binoculars going on.
Gets binocular.
Instead of monocular. Yeah.
It's trippy, and they're offset from each other.
Nice.
Because because if I'm standing down, at least in this case, I'm down the bottom. Then that means the eye on my side is on the left, and the eye on your side is on the right.
Yeah.
So they're offset, duplicated.
What's up, mister?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just it's also not interesting. I mean, it's literally just because the resolution the aspect ratio of a monitor is 9:16 or 16:9, not 2:1. Because if it was 2:1, 1:2, then we would be a square each side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that is not the case. We also made our name tags together.
Yes, you did. It's good. It defines us. We have label. I don't mind being labelled.
We've always had a label, which you obviously know. And it has been, it's changed over time. It's never been big like this, though.
This feels a bit bolder.
It does,
Recognisable. Mr. Bear has taken up residence on lap, acquiring cuddle.
That's a funny like that.
It's just one. He's a lap cat, and I don't let him sit on my lap a lot. So whenever I do, he's like, oh,
if I've got the appropriate clothing for it, I'm happy for it. I can accept a cat on the lap. If I'm wearing black pants, for example.
Negatory.
No, don't be coming on. Don't be coming.
So happy now.
That's an example of where I wouldn't do it with a cat like that.
Yeah. No. When it will affect the clothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I noticed something. I know when that happened a while ago.
No, we've been getting some good days, though. Like, this is the first little patch of rain we've had up here in Kingsland for a little while, so, decent patch.
Yeah, the hydrology cycle is continuing for you.
Much Space Coke assistance.
Have they needed to put Space Coke up there?
Yeah, there's been plenty. Yeah, they were trying for ages, and then, you know, they just paid their water bill, and then all of a sudden it started raining and hello.
Oh.
See? That's how easy it is, man. Pay your water bill, get the rain.
Well, it's even easier too. You just stop fucking with the hydrology cycle and let it like connect in with the land. Like
let
it's
it do
meant
its
to,
stuff. Yeah.
And it'll rain.
Grow some more
People reckon
trees
now,
and allow the right condensations to appear and manifest. Eh?
I reckon the de-damming of things is pretty important.
Letting go of the waters, man. I was thinking about that the other day, and like how much, you know, our internal hogging, put it that way, the hogging of water, you know, to in some cases for these, you know, I mean, food, yes. Cotton, not so much. You know what I mean? Like, how much cotton do you need?
Well, we've got more clothes. I think we've got enough clothes in the world today.
We've worked it out already, done the math on it. So, fucking stupid math on it. And yes, 6 generations of clothing available. So yeah, you know, other than going towards food or, you know, our, you know, eating animals, put it that way. Because, you know, I don't eat cats and I don't eat dogs.
No,
so yeah, our eating animals, where the line is drawn, require water and food.
Well,
but a lot of that can be piped, and, you know, they go from one place to another and, you know, have the reserve rather than stomping the rivers and waterways, have their position. But yeah, that's been a big problem, man, just the cutting off of those rivers and the natural waterways, because, you know, if they're not flowing, then they're not alive. They are essentially the veins.
Then you don't have the salination shifting in the bay that causes like a difference, and probably the sort of some battery type things too, with like sort of non-salted and salted water and mineral contents and a whole bunch of things. But like you said, the hogging is a really good word for it, because with those dams, the reason why you were able to dam there is because the water falls in the hinterland of the dam. Yeah, but it fell there because you had a water cycle that went all the way to the ocean. If that's how it works in that particular area, and then but then you
and also the reason you dammed it is because you were selfish, because you're one of those lands below the dam which had natural silt on them where you're growing. You know what I mean? Rather than and obviously the proximity to it, but then by cutting it off, then you really basically cut off the source anyway for the water, and then you're charging people to pump the water from where it naturally flowed through, where they had access to it. You broke a lot of things when you did that, you know, and then you started charging people for water that just comes out of the sky. Yeah. I mean, I get it if you were charging for water and you created some sort of humidity thing where it was gathering water, you know, because you're doing a process, but but definitely a problem, man. Rivers need to be free, doing their thing.
I think so. Yeah, and what you can see, like, I don't know, this is just my own observation. This is in the Brisbane area and other ones around the world that I've looked at. California is a good example as well. Is that the rain it was falling in place, and so we then recognise where it's falling. We then dam so that we collect and hoard that water when it falls. But the reason why it fell was because there was a cycle going from there to wherever it sort of cooled, and then like the ocean. And then it came back and it rained there. And then because we dammed it, the rain sort of still happened, but it got pushed further to it moved where the rain happened.
It didn't get the same pattern anymore because you gathered water in a certain spot. So essentially the rain went, oh, look, there's water here. I'm not going to be able to form properly unless I form over here. And you got to remember that dams take away a lot of forestation, and then they also get hot. Like, they collect heat from the sun all day long, so they generate heat too. So that would be actually creating a buffer where the clouds couldn't form.
Tricky.
So by building the dam, they essentially just totally eliminated the natural ability for that area to create rain. We think we're so smart, don't we, humans? I mean, that's why I call myself a spaceship. I'm embarrassed that I'm actually a meat suit fucking squid monster.
What? Tell me what's upsetting you.
I'd rather call myself a fucking spaceship than a human being.
I'm trying to try this stimulant. What's been upsetting you with the humanity, the inhumanity of it all this week, my friend? Tell me some things that you've observed. What have I seen? Something I sort of have just gone, wow. You know what I've seen? Fucking Lockheed Martin has just done this big rash of announcements of like the most awesome weapons of death.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons of destruction.
Awesome.
The first one was like these UAVs.
The new catalogue.
And at first you're like looking at them and you're like, oh, okay, this is some kind of small, is it a F-50, the F-35? What is this? No. So they're like fighter drones that fly in pattern with a fighter.
Yes, becoming like the special drone shield.
Yeah, and making a squadron.
Drone shield / missile. External already flying missiles that just need to track target and explode them.
Well, no, they release their own missiles, so they're not expendable. No, they're cut. They're like smaller.
Creating like multiple footprints on radars and stuff.
Yeah, and they're just jets. They're like another jet. It's
No, but I can understand the confusion, because they'd be like, oh, hang on, and they fire missiles and can do shit. They look at the pattern for the radar and they see a jet, but then they see like a reflection of like 10 little other mini jets around it, like a little squadron.
And so this nasty kettle of fish is like, it's real good. I love it. And it was very inspiring. And the next thing was, the Black Hawk.
You can see it coming, like Skynet welcome, you know what I mean?
It's almost like Skynet made these. Like, it was like the Skynet's own personal.
Welcome AI, brother, to the prey.
I heard you needed a body, master. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that body. Let me just put myself inside it there. Like, feels so good in here. Yeah.
Move from this skin suit into this nice, slick modern cybertech suit.
Oh, what are these things? Oh, you really can zoom in and look at stuff. Can't you? So close up. Oh, that's one of them.
Boop.
What happens if you? Oh, that's what happens. Bang.
Tools in my fingertips. How convenient.
So the next thing is, the Black Hawk helicopter. Right?
Yeah.
So they've made a fully automated Black Hawk.
Stonker.
This beast, right? So these things, like, I think the thing is that they...
Well, they'd be able to do insanely crazy non-piloted maneuverings.
Well, one of the things, so the way that they've dealt with it is that as part of that, and rethinking it, is that the whole cockpit area is the cargo door. So they're a frunk. They've got like the Tesla frunk, they've got the thing at the front.
Yeah.
So it's like the thing at the front. Oh, hang on, that's actually there. They've got in the same way. The whole front of it actually opens up, like just opens up like a more, like a like something like that.
The transformer.
Yeah, the transformer, or the deku seed, the deku plants from.
Yeah.
And instead of opening this way vertical, they open horizontal. And then out comes vehicles or whatever, like sized, obviously not like ones that are appropriately sized for a Black Hawk, or squads, or like this whole laboratories inside. Like one just lands. And it's just kitted out with like a full,
the full
command
med
center.
deck.
Med deck or whatever. Just lands in the battlefield.
Chunk. Nice, brother. Deployable resource. Everyone loves a mobile HQ.
I think what the thing was...
I was drooling about... I was having little fucking, delusions about mobile HQs the other day. I was like...
Lockheed. I'm tempted to get some shares.
Yeah, you better put some down. Helping.
It's such cool tech.
The tech. You're keeping tabs, man. It's good.
You want that.
It's what we need to restore our faith in humanity. We, the gods, need you to restore our faith in humanity. That's it.
We do. Oh, definitely. Let's have a look. I want to find out. Let's see what Lockheed Martin.
Something special.
Oh, that'll be...
It's wear your helmet to do a work day. I didn't realise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got a helmet.
Lockheed Martin. There you go. Oh, yeah. Gosh, they've got a fairly hefty price, generally speaking. Anyway, they're like $500 a share.
Oh,
but I mean,
quite an investment. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, they could have.
But they are bringing out some fucking top level like tech, bro.
The main thing that I was impressed with,
ultimate killing machines. Yeah.
Well, the main thing I was impressed with, where's their market cap? Yeah, the market cap's only 115 billion. So, I mean, if you buy one of those shares, you're buying a fairly hefty chunk of the company. Actually, it's not like they're worth like $1 trillion.
It's a wise investment.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Like, yeah, they're an interesting company. The main thing that surprised me was, okay, here was a few things. One is
they're attached to Boston Dynamics, aren't they?
Oh, are they? Lockheed? I don't know. I mean, they might have some units, but
is it part of their?
I think SoftBank.
Maybe they got they probably got shares
Sikorsky.
in it.
I don't know. I know they bought Sikorsky helicopters. And I think well, that's interesting because this project, the Black Hawk, right? It was a project between a Sikorsky project within Lockheed Martin, and its military and gov and all the things. And they went from idea to completed product on the market in 10 months.
Man, that's some fucking great turnover.
And here's the thing. So
efficiency.
And these devices, the example I give is a little bit confusing in their sort of video ad, but they explain it.
Well, you don't want to give it all away. If you want more, you just contact a rep.
It can transfer, based on what it can carry, it can do like 33 tons. Basically, it can transfer 33 tons, 100 kilometers in 16 hours.
Oof.
One of them.
That's some heavy lifting.
So it can just go back and forth, non-stop.
Fuel back.
I don't know how it charges itself or what the energy, how that must work. I mean, it must be something.
They just do,
just infinity fuel.
Have fucking, running on one of those,
it's not electric.
Coal fusion units, just running on coal fusion. Info helicopter, info support. Yeah. Bam.
Yeah, so if you can, check out some of the Lockheed, and there's a few other products they've also been doing that.
Special tech.
Oh yeah, that was a cool thing of the week. Another cool tech thing of the week was that I didn't even watch it. I haven't even bothered. I read that SpaceX's text on their website. I didn't even bother to watch the video, but they did their 11th test launch of
another success.
Yeah, like an actual proper success, like probably a first success.
True godliness.
Yeah, well, it was all the things happened. And one of the super heavy, what I thought was really the most significant thing, they did this like really sort of higher attack angle, so really fast landing. vector, and they tried to. And so then in the burn, they tried to light 13 Raptors. And,
Get them all lit.
Yeah, and 12 of them lit, not the full 13, right?
All right.
But then when they went to do the final burn, like as they came in over the ocean,
bam, all M turned up.
All turned up, and I think that's pretty significant. Like when you've had a failed start and then it starts, that's
kicks in.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Kick the fucking dust out of it.
Yeah, well, it's sort of like it's not a fatal. It wasn't a fatality, you know. It was just like
no, it wasn't something we're going to have to rebuild. You got a good proto.
And then the other thing was like, and then in orbit, it managed to get its Starlink simulators out without
incidents.
Any of them bumping. There was a bit of, some people didn't believe that they bumped. I saw it straight away, but there was a bit of like confusion about the bumpies. But
well, when they deploy, I mean, obviously, are you shooting all in a certain direction, or are you sort of just launching? Yeah.
Better be. Well, you can't bump into the spaceship.
That's going to be fatal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be
pretty much fatal.
The thing's just going to go off centered and go wonky and
start spinning.
That's exactly
like throwing marbles or something, you know.
Yeah. But and then they did some cool things in the as they were landing with that as well. And they managed to do all of its bits. So I think I think they progressed on from the last one and managed to. So that's the last one that'll fly from the Pad 1. That's been the test site. The test site's now closed for renovations. And
Pad 2.
Pad 2.
The new upgraded Pad 2.
Yeah, and I think also that's the last of the super heavies. The next one is the next generation. They're going to be flying the Block 3s now. So a whole bunch of new tech. And it's a kind of a good thing to end like the generation on, I guess, like with a full success.
Yeah, no, that's it. Proper burn, good return.
It amazes me when I look at...
welcome to recycling space.
Yeah.
No more waste.
Just fly it, take it up, take it up.
Do the biz.
Yep.
Back it comes. Boop.
Which is a big step forward. I mean, it's amazing looking at that thing land when it actually gets caught.
It's still pretty trippy seeing it hit the gantry and then, lock back up. It's just like,
it's pretty impressive.
Get that little semi going on.
You just don't like, it's like, you know how heavy and like massive and everything is.
It's just it, boop.
It just rests on.
Pretty well back to where it came from. The true boomerang. Up, out, do the biz, knock out the target, come flying back. Boop.
Space boomerangs.
The best kind.
Just fling them up. Circles around and then...
drops off the payload, swings back, stunk, lands right on the pad again. You sure he's not Australian, Elon? He hasn't got a bit of Aussie in him? What about Aussie girlfriend? Has he had himself a little bit of Aussie? Possibly. I mean, he's a wealthy man. Does he come down under? Is he a regular down underer? That's what you got to ask yourself.
No, I don't think so.
Just visits. Don't know.
I don't know.
No idea. I'm not a fanboy.
I don't know, actually, now that you mention it.
I mean, I like the tech, but I'm not a fanboy. Yeah.
Has he ever come to Australia?
Better check it. You want me to do it? You want me to do it or?
I don't think so. Unless it was just for some little lark, but I'm not aware of any.
Hang on, let me go.
Like a... no, I'm going to say no. That's my guess. Maybe for a viz, but I don't recall that. Interesting watching the driving. Getting lost in it for a little moment there.
Elon Musk spent the day visiting Currumbin Bird Sanctuary and dining at Moo Moo's.
That's his trip to Australia?
Amber Heard.
Yeah. Who's she? She's somebody.
Isn't that Turd Girl from Johnny Depp? When was this from? 2017. So a few years ago. Flies into Australia with his girlfriend. Financial review. There you go.
Well, it's quite a focus trip, isn't it?
24. Here we go. Landed in Australia. Came here in 24 as well. Yeah, May 19th. Sorry, May 16th, 2024. He was spruiking the Starlink.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Global packages.
What?
For the jet set. I was just looking into the different rates. So yeah, for a home unit, it's $70.
What's this for?
For Starlink.
Oh,
$70
I got
to get it set up.
I got an email. $0 hardware.
And then for the global package, which is a roaming one, it's $655.
So
it's a lot list.
But yeah, $79. $0 hardware, $0 install. I would totally do it.
You would? I mean, if I had a nice van and I was just cruising, yeah, sure. And I'm going to eventually do van life. I think that's where I'm going to end up.
Well, when decent internet in Australia...
That's what I'll be able to afford.
When decent internet in Australia is $95 a month, right? For, and he's offering like $79 for portable fucking dish of your own.
But
then...
Even the hobos can be connected. Hey?
Yeah, that's right.
That's only a couple of months begging, and then you got your own fucking Starlink. Cool. All you need is your little battery and your solar panel and your little cart that you pull around, and
you
then
need $20. You need to be able to beg $20 a week.
Got your roaming.
So that's not even. That's not even
hard work, mate. You can do that at a shopping centre. Yeah,
if you can
do that at a shopping centre, mate. Someone throw in some coins at you, to just get rid of you.
Literally, if you get $2 a day,
Easy, mate,
14 a
though.
week.
Yeah. Have your friend there looking after your little cart with your setup, you know. Offer bums rates, you know, that comes in. Earn some money off the Starlink thing anyway. Just have a little local connection for your own little set of bum clients. Yeah, $2.50, mate. Cheap as fuck.
Maybe it's about $3 a day, just for safety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but $3 a day. All the internet you want from, you know, Rafferty's cart. He always has some people, you know, he's always pulling people in, you know. It's a good businessman, man.
Well, if you had that...
It's wandering internet. Join the clan today.
Just bring that service to the homeless community.
All the bums know him. He's a $2.50 internet man. Just sort of follow him around. You can get a bit of good biz begging going on. Is that what it'd be called? Like biz begging? Because it is a business.
I see. So the homeless person turns into a business. May as well.
Yeah. Well, it's just like fucking Jim Smollett. You know, Jim's hobos.
Just the hobos cruising around.
Yeah. It's like doing the begging cycle. Yeah, they get the free internet. Yeah.
And
the free internet could allow them to use their, you know, their mobile apps to be able to take, you know, electronic begging. You know, all you have to do is just give us $2, you know, by tap and go. Here, look, I set it up already. $2, see? Just tap.
I so want that to happen.
Make it so much. It's convenient. Raking through your pocket, raking through the car fucking thing. Oh, have I got $2 for the dude sitting, you know, line at the fucking entrance to the 7-Eleven?
No, it needs a little square reader with a square account.
Even it was just like attached to his forehead, and he just sort of managed to pull his head up off the concrete for 2 seconds, and just went, you know, bless you, my son, and just tap the card, blip. And give him the $2. Yeah.
Tap the blessing in. And tap it.
But it's just so easy, tap and go, mate. Good as gold.
It doesn't even have to get up. Just tapping right there on the ground.
It makes begging convenient again. Like, remember when we all had change in our pockets and we could just throw a handful at them, and, you know, they were satisfied with that, you know. They understood they had to crawl around to pick it up sometimes.
Yeah, I'm a bit of silver.
But that's gone now. I just don't have that satisfaction of being able to throw coins at a beggar, whereas I can just come through and, you know, bless you, tap, you know what I mean?
And I think you want that guarantee, that $2 amount, you know.
Even if it's just like a little hat with the tapping on it, you know, and then the predicament, like a little, they could have the predicament, you know, on the hat itself, like, you know, rather than the Make Australia Great Again, they could have, like, you know, a victim of divorce and, you know, court proceedings, you know, had to pay millions, now destitute, and you go, oh fuck, man, and you could tap him an extra $5, you know, or tap twice, you know, give him $4.
Double tap.
Yeah, double tap.
Gonna go double tap and
yeah, true.
So
extra generous, you know, being a little extra generous, so you get a double tap, mate. No mistake. Just
not like double tapping a homeless person. And on the hat, you know, it's like straight
feels
on.
a bit more righteous. Feels a bit more righteous, you know. And the hat makes it less, you know. It's something that everyone have it with the little clip on the back, so you can adjust it, so you get all sizes. You know, one size fits all. You have different colours, you know.
Well,
you can have it homeless yellow, or, you know.
And then you tap the hat.
Yeah, that's it.
Or, as you say, they just line their
veteran camo. It depends on what your predicament. You can have a different colour to, you know, also reflect your predicament. You know.
Oh, is it e-ink? Like, is the hat perhaps e-ink, so it changes depending on predicament? So you have one model.
Well, if you had extra predicaments, I guess you could be sponsored by the bank, and they could have their little advertisement space as well. You know, we do a lot to help the homeless, and, you know, if you're thinking about contributing, or you know someone who's homeless who would like to join our, you know, little homeless hat, you know, transactional $2 credit exchange, and, you know, please contact us on this number.
That's it.
There's a lot of things you could do with that, you know, e-hat. Yeah, and definitely give a far more expanded, you know, list of symptoms, or list of, you know, afflictions. That's probably a better word for it. The list of afflictions. Yeah. The list of impairments. The failings. I mean, that's a terrible word, but that is truly what it is. The failings. You know. Yeah.
How your system doesn't work. The only thing I know
how to do is breathe.
Yeah. The boy just autonomically does that for me. But if something gets stuck in my windpipe or a bit of hair or something, I can't stop breathing. It just
disabled. Yeah, instantly disabled by a cat hair. Ultimate victim. Just walks by someone's house who's got a cat, and it's one stray hair comes and lands in his throat. And it's like, door, please. Oh, well. It's okay, because I was talking a bit like how he wanted to. His sleepy time mode. It's all right. I got food for him when he wakes up. He's in that special, you know, American routine or whatever it is, or English routine, European routine, whichever his online friends are in. It's okay. Doing his thing. Bloody loud dad, you know, causing all this trouble and stuff. Grow old disgracefully. That's the best thing to do. It's just grow old very disgracefully.
Oh, Is it though? Like, I listen to people tell me about their stories of them trying to help with their parents who have, got increasing levels of dementia. And
Well, that's not willful disgracefulness. So you can say that much. Dementia is not willful disgracefulness. It's a affliction. But yes, the story of their parents and started getting comfortable again.
Me, I have.
Yeah.
There's all these bloody screens. I'm actually watching. I got suckered into watching your driving. It's
mesmerising driving. It's taxi driver driving, man. I'm such a taxi driver. I don't cut anybody off. I'm just super calmly driving along the motion, and even my driving skills are hypnotic, aren't they? It's like
it is really peaceful.
Grandpa mode. It's so smooth and there we go. That's a final Emerald Lake Skull Club. Just visiting.
Just for a beer?
Just visiting.
Dropped in for a beer?
Just coming in for a coldie.
Nice
cold glass of water.
That's what you want.
Yeah. You don't want to be drinking and driving. I don't drink and drive. When I'm going to drink, I'm not driving.
But what about when you're driving and then you have a drink?
Well, normally it's a non-alcoholic drink if I'm driving and I'm drinking. Because I can drink while I'm driving, but it's got none of the alcoholisms in it.
It seems like you can drive and drink though.
Oh, you could. Yeah, it is
not
possible.
drink and drive.
I can. No,
I don't want to do that.
Not that one. Don't do that one.
No. So you want to drive and maybe have a drink.
Have a slide, a little slurp. Non-alcoholic, of course. Oh, hello. That's a nice view.
Yeah, it works out.
Eye in the sky has a special place in the light. It's like an upside down pyramid hovering from the ceiling. Look at that. We've done the reverse Illuminati maneuver, the upside down eye of all unseen. The all unseeing eye. Yeah. It's the one that's always blinded by the light.
Blinded
by the light.
It's always
ripped off like a deuce. The roamer in the night.
It's always
no copyright infringement intended.
You can just knock it out with a single torch, power torch.
Oof.
Oh wow.
Totally blinded. Yeah, there you go. How's your one eye now? How's your all seeing now?
Driving is actually making me think about motorbikes. I haven't seen many motorbikes in the trips.
Seen my 1 million lux fucking light hit it. Bam! Just frying the circuitry.
Does the Gold Coast area not have a lot of on the roads motorbikes and Uber riders on push bikes and scooters?
It does, and as I collect more in my cruisings, you'll see the. I could go to more crowded, pedestrian areas, and then they are a bit loose, which I have noticed lately. It's like how loose those fucking electric scooter riders are, man. Like they are loose as fuck. That e-bike, all the e-bike, man. And I'll tell you, they're all tuning them. Every fucking e-bike is tuned. You know what I mean? Like if you're not tuning it, then what are you doing with it?
I don't know. No, people just and they move
and they just vlog. Yeah.
You see them mostly from your car, though, don't you?
I know, and they're moving. They're keeping up.
Wait till you're inside a building.
I'm in 80 zone, and they're keeping up in 80 zone.
Wait till you're inside a public building. And then 2 or 3 of them come riding through like that. We're just doing wheelies inside the building. I've had that. That's
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. That's fucking. I'm always going, hey, you know what I mean? Like giving them the nod. That's it. They do the tricks, man. They always get the nod.
It's like wow. It reminds me a lot of like Snow Crash,
Well, they're the little rebels, you know what I mean? Like they're the tech rebel, techno fucking skater boys. Aren't they? Yeah. It's the beginning of the techno skater boy. Yeah.
All these all this hacked equipment, will be all these kinds of things. Basically, anything that you can a motor, you can strap something that spins a wheel around. Whatever it is. Like you can just weld a few things
going
together.
Hard.
And chuck a motor in there, a bit of a battery, start having a go.
It's all about inventiveness, man. All about inventiveness.
What can you make that just like it flows along?
I'm surprised they haven't made the carts. Like, how they've got like the electric wheels, right? Where they haven't just built like a box cart, but with those 4 wheels on it and a steel frame, like a fucking mini buggy. Little mini beach buggy or something like that with 4 of those electric wheels and like a solid aluminium frame holding them together.
Which electric wheels are the ones that are like a single?
The bike wheels. You know how you got the throttle for it? You get 4 of those and then just have it like fully 4-wheel drive. Have the whole 4 of them all run and then have a battery set in the back, like 6, 8 batteries, and just make yourself a little electric car with the normal bike wheels.
Oh, you mean just actually the electric, like you're talking about a normal electric bike and then just taking the powered wheel, like the rear wheel?
Yeah. Getting 4 of those.
Oh.
Yep, so you get like full 4-wheel drive, run all 4 of them.
Hang on, 4 of these.
Have like double battery sets or, triple battery sets. So you get, 3 times the distance on the wheel and just make a little buggy, like, the thrashabouts, what they call them, What were they called?
So
I mean, back
two
in our
e-bikes
day, it was
together.
just back in our day, it was basically the go-kart with a fucking mower engine on it and a clutch fucking pull for the back wheels, right? But in these days, they've got electrics. Why aren't they just using 4 of those electric motored bloody wheels, setting up like a 4-wheel drive, and then just make their own electric car or electric go-kart? There you go. Yeah.
That'd be cool. Things go fast.
Even if you strapped got 2 of the fucking e-scooters and then just strapped them together somehow and put a fucking steering wheel on it, right, to control both the fucking wheels on the front, and then just have like a thing where you can control one wheel or the other, or you stamp your both feet down and so you can slide and power slide and just have a seat on it, like an old plastic bucket seat, and then just couple of rails, whack it together, smash it in there, skid steer almost, for the back wheels, independent. Could be going hard. And see, this is the reason why I don't have money, because I'd be a mad scientist in this shit. If I had money to burn, I'd be just building crazy shit. Yeah, I'd have my own fucking handmade, hand-built fucking electric vehicle and just make it if I had the equipment. That's what I don't have. I don't have the money to make it. Definitely got the intuitiveness to build it, but not the finances. So do we have topics for this week?
We did actually, but we've kind of...
We had just a bit of a general chat tonight and recognition of the Gold Coast highway driving of Em.
Yeah, I think so. It's been interesting.
Oh.
Oh dear. There's quite a few different topics. We've got a list. Actually, I'll leave that one out the way. Oh, nice. No, just
Promise not to die.
done.
Whoa.
Done.
Some heavy religion going on, mate.
Let's move those out the way. I'm just moving out some of these topics. Cleaning it up.
Clean up.
I don't know what actually we didn't have. Sorted a little bit wakefulness.
Because we've still got about an hour left.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, in the same vein as with that actually, in that sort of transporty kind of vein. I was trying to work out what you were meaning, but totally. Like having something where you had like even a trike and all the wheels.
It doesn't matter. You could combine a scooter with 2 back wheels. Yeah. You could do ridiculous stuff. You could have multi-wheel stuff. You know what I mean? Like caterpillar crawler things with, actuated parts so it could go upstairs and shit. You can just completely do away with the whole, get one of those fucking robo dogs and turn it into a fucking bike. Get your mini robo horses going on, eh? Electric cowboys. Who needs a Roman war dog when you can fucking ride a, 40-watt laser dog into battle? Thinking about the future, mate,
You got it. Yeah.
Keep the imagination alive. Don't worry about the dream. Keep the imagination alive, no?
Oh, yeah. A friend of post was posting this stuff. There's some guy got off for hurting somebody and things, and I was reading the things and
And so I'm macho and I can do violence. Yeah.
Yeah. So the guy ran someone over.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
It wasn't the one where the woman was punching the person through the window and then got run over, was it?
No. So
was
it was a
during
drug deal.
some sort of
It was a drug deal that it went a bit. No, thank you very much. Don't want that deal. So so it brought along the various things to just
South.
deal
It
with
went
the dog
south.
or the.
Yeah.
But,
it was in the negatory territory.
So.
So what happened?
So this is
Other
the
than
thing.
the running of the over-inks.
Well, he said that he was being robbed. He was being robbed while running them over. So he had to. He was.
That's a pretty good excuse.
He actually slowed down. So he was being robbed at 80 kilometers an hour by these people outside the vehicle.
Robbed in a threatening manner.
And then he.
Yeah, they gave the threatening manner of robbery.
Slow down.
And then to defend himself, he had to decrease to 80 kilometres an hour before he dispensed justice. Dispensed justice upon them.
Completely
That
accidental.
seems quite reasonable. That's courteous.
Yeah, I mean,
coming down to 80 reduces that kill effect so much more that, you're doing 120, it's a splatter, okay? It's not a kill, it's just a splatter, and there's chunks flying, right? But at 80, you can recover from that. It's a long and arduous journey, but you can recover from that. If you're one of the 10% that survive that sort of impact at 80 kilometres an hour. You're going to put in time.
You've got it, yeah.
Yeah, you'll be putting in a lot of time, in recovery. But that is courteous. I mean, it could have been, chunks of flying, all Carmageddon style, or it could have been, bounce, tumble, hit thing, more broken stuff. Not quite my fault. I projected you at 80 kilometres an hour plus whatever you were doing towards that thing. And the actual thing that you landed on was the culprit of the damage because I only provided the momentum to stop you. It was like a push. I was pushing you at 80 k's an hour to say, stop, don't rob me.
That's right. And they were there just, robbing away.
Probably robbing everyone that drove through at 80 k's an hour or more, They're getting quick, these criminals, you know, keeping up with these 80k an hour cars and even 100k cars, man. I told you, these e-bikes are a menace. They need to be stopped immediately. You know, you can't be cruising along on an e-bike doing 120k's an hour and robbing people and expect not to be pushed, you know, off the road at a reasonable speed of 80 kilometres or less, you know, to say no. Just so someone has to say no, and they're saying no and 80k's. Reasonable.
I think so. Yeah, so they got. I think there's a protest going because they only got a year or something. Or
that seems pretty lenient. Was the judge? What colour was the judge?
I mean,
if you want to get all, coloury and stuff.
Well, I don't know, but like,
were they the same? Were they the same hue?
Yes. Well, as the person who
perpetrated the defended themselves at 80k's an hour.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that person
probably had a similar hue, did they? Yeah, good. All right. No. Okay. Not sure. Not enough information.
No. I don't know.
But writing afterwards, not happy. Unhappiness.
No. What?
People unhappy with verdict.
Yeah, they wanted to have longer.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything really.
But letting a lot of people for some pretty crazy crimes in America. You'd think that
this is in Australia.
You know, forcibly pushing someone in Australia, you know, at 80k's an hour. You know, you think that, you know, you've got that road warrior rules going on. You know, you can't be robbed. You can't be getting robbed at 80k's and expect to get away easy. You know.
Yeah, if you're robbing,
mate. Rafferty's rules basically throws the glove down and says, look,
how would you?
If you're prepared to rob me at 100 kilometres an hour, then I'm prepared to push you at 80k's. You know, it'd be 20k's difference. That's what I've got to be. I've got to be less Robbie, but forceful enough to say no, Robbie. Yeah.
How would you attempt to rob someone at 80 kilometres an hour? So they're coming at you, I guess, because I'm not moving at 80 kilometres an hour, so there must be them that's doing the 80 kilometres an hour bit.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of something on a
You were doing well within the speed limit, that's right.
Maybe they were on electric bikes.
They could have been doing 80k's an hour on an electric bike, coming through, stealing purses. There you go. I saw someone fucking grab a whole stack of those Pokemon cards, like, you know, the trading cards, like smash a vending machine and then just grab out all the specials, the big money ones, like the $90 and $120 bloody drops.
What?
Yeah, and then just tuck a ball in the bag and then hit an e-bike and just zoom, gone. Pokemon card robberies.
From a vendor.
Vending machine.
Yeah, if you can take a whole box.
They're the new ATM. They're just open, mate. You just put a bit of metal on it.
Would you even be trying to sell them? I mean, wouldn't a lot of people just want the cards?
No, but that's what they're doing. I think they're grabbing them to sell them, like the Cheep. Do the, look, it's unopened and this is this, you know, special pack. There could be the golden, you know, dragon dildo in here. That this they could have the dragon dildo card in this one, you know. I don't get it. I've never gotten the whole collector card thing. Like even early days when I was younger, like the baseball cards and the football cards and the cards of this and the cards of that. And I'm just like looking at it, just going, I mean, if it means something, sure. Like you said, it's that whole putting a value into something, right?
Yep.
And when I looked at that stuff, I was just like, it's just a piece of cardboard with someone's head on it or a picture on it, or it's, this, whatever it is these days, the plastic clear thing with the sparkles in it. You know what I mean? I mean, what the fuck? What is that? Well, collecting the little mementos. I mean, I get the games and I get playing the games and I get the whole, but the paraphernalia bit, like to me, it's always been a little bit like, I don't know, I know it's part of the collectibles, you know what I mean? Like having the whole range and the certain thing that you're into. Like you got to have this and you got to have that. It's like the Hello Kitty stuff, If you got the Hello Kitty, you got everything, including the fucking Hello Kitty tattoos, right? Oh, yeah, totally. That's what you got. You know what I mean? Like you go the whole, you got the layers of the fucking
rainbow kitties.
Merchandise. That's right. Yeah, like your own bikini merkin bikinis, the new fashion accessory. Strap on your bloody Furby merkin bikini. Oh man, that made me laugh when I saw that. I was just like, what?
Oh, the Kim.
They're selling merkins again. I was like, what the fuck
is
this?
Merkin. What is that?
The return of the fucking merkin.
But they're not called merkins.
No.
Just called them skints.
Get that skunt. Get this fucking skunt. Gotta get going there, mate. It's very skunts. I'll have a couple. Kick him in my doorway.
It's Kim's cunt. Yeah, that's it. Skunt. Kim's skunt. Kim's.
It's better than fucking Paltrow's fucking pussy candle. You know what I mean?
It's signically.
It's way better.
Yeah, it's got market potential. You can see.
It's got nostalgia. That's what it's got. It hasn't got fucking rotting meat smell.
Well.
Whoa. Everyone's getting older, man. No one getting younger.
No one even getting born.
Well,
you're part of the team now, or you're not.
Pretty much.
You know, this is the
Team
cohort.
what's left.
Yes.
Team what's left.
The cohort going into the end days. Let's see how we go.
Team decline.
I'm sorry, sir, that card doesn't work anymore.
The aches and the pains.
Do you have another card to put in? That card doesn't work, sir. Team decline.
Which card? Sorry, I'm getting this message saying that you need to delete these certain memes from your 2020.
Oh dear.
You know. Yeah.
Have you seen that? I don't know if it's true. I actually haven't looked it up. There was a Palantir ad I saw. Palantir ad on. Yeah, anyway, it was on Instagram. A person was showing this thing as if it was purporting it to be a Palantir ad, and it was showing like in the near future. And this girl, like, it was basically like Nice Coin, Chinese surveillance. So you were, if you broke the speed limit, you lost points. You didn't, you've got to make sure you earn enough to pay. So everyone gets a place. You've just got to, you've got to earn enough in a day to keep your place.
Yes, yeah, and that's by sticking to the rules.
Sticking to the rules and assisting with the system, making sure the system keeps happening.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be lovingly stroked when needed. Correct.
And I don't know.
All about that social credit, mate.
Yeah. I don't know if it was real, but I mean,
it's not your money; it's our money,
Yeah.
and it's our life, and it's our responsibilities.
Well, I can tell you, I didn't put it in place. The thing is, and on the surface of it, you look at a system like that, where as long as you're contributing to society and you're not causing any bother, but then you
it's
get all
about
the
being
things.
beneficial,
That sounds
and it's giving you purpose. Like if you have no purpose, then what do you say?
You can just turn up and get the medical.
Here's your option. Take the needle. Option, easy way out. You serve no purpose. Here, we'll give you the special easy option. Exit now. We've got a second eye in the sky. Sun is beaming through
look at that.
magical gloriness, giving us the full double unicorn happening. Double unicorn without the damage.
Basking in the sunlight, just getting a little bit of warmth in that afternoon, just soaking.
And this time of the afternoon, it is the best. Just that little sun sprinkles, you call them. And it's filtered by tree. Sun sprinkles,
The dappling.
Yeah, the dappling.
Dripping on you, just little bits of sun, just moving across the body, just gently moving. Not too much sunburn.
No.
UVs being
lulling you into that false sense of security until it breaks through with the completely empty branch, which ends up with direct sunlight straight into
searing, burns eye off, cutting straight through lid.
Just total ultraviolence against you. No mercy.
No. Yeah. You get low enough though, you get that red, it's just like eating up the blue, and you've got the, you just get that infrared and a nice cooking, a different type of cooking. It's a little more.
It's like baking from the inside out.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
much
lower, sort of warmer,
just permeating the meat. Get the deep rub in.
Just gets it real firm.
If you rotate regularly, then you'll all sides are roasted evenly. Rotisserie goodness. I was thinking about when we talked about the language of the religions, the language of the legions. Let's call it that. Let's not get rail involved at all. Let's just the legions.
Rail, no.
Yeah. Let's keep rail out of it. Let's just talk about the legions. The Yeah.
So tell me about these idioms and what are they saying?
Well, just the premise of having to use the words and hearing the words of that legend, like the
way of
special
being,
keywords.
Yes. And you got to hear the special words, and then you in the sequence. Have your little Pentecost moment.
What was that one that we just had recently with the rapturing? Yeah, that one. The raptor. The pulled above. The spirited away. Tractor beamed, or however you want to term it. I had this thought. Like I know I have thoughts all the time, but I had this thought about it because I was marked safe from the rapture last time, or the last one and the one before that and the previous ones. I've been marked safe the whole time. Okay. So I haven't actually been raptured.
See many people go?
I never worried about being raptured. It's either going to happen or it's not going to happen, right? So you're either good enough or you're not good enough. Apparently, in the idioms, the way the idioms work. But I was thinking, imagine you got partially raptured, like 3/4. So you started floating up and you're cruising. You're like, oh yeah, getting raptured. Woo! And you're all excited and you're so happy, right? And you're cruising up and you're up and up and you're like, oh, how fast is this going to go? Yeah. And you just keep going up and up, and all of a sudden you stop going up.
Well, how far do you go up?
Well, apparently you go all the way to heaven. It's
to the sun?
Beside God, I guess.
Do you leave the atmosphere, and just suffocate?
Again, unknown. I've never been personally raptured myself, but you know what I mean.
It sounds like some kind of brand.
I would think you'd want to be raptured to something. You'd want to be raptured into the arms of the angels, or something protective, into a spaceship. Well, you want to be going. You wouldn't want to just be going up and then into space, would you? Well, especially if you didn't have some sort of equipment to be able to be in that environment without suffering the penalties of being in that environment without the equipment.
Oh.
So during that whole, when you think about it, like if they were going to rapture you up, like.
Well, I don't understand. I think it's.
And the myth behind it, like that's the thing that really confuses me, like the myth where the people who have been, there's just like a pile of their stuff apparently, like all the clothes and the rings and the
so
whatever, all the earthy things just get left behind like this.
But the body doesn't get left behind. The body's not.
The body goes. So they go up and they're completely birthday suit mode.
Okay, so you go up in you get your clothes come off you or something like they just slip off you.
Yes. Well, you go through your clothes. You change from the physical to the spiritual.
Does the ray, the rapture ray, does that do it to you, or do you have to do it to yourself?
I don't know. Mate. It's just like when the calling comes. Apparently, like you get the pre-rapturing, whatever they call it. It's just like the
boarding 15
when you get that hit of adrenaline. You get that little pre-rapturing hit of adrenaline. You're like, oh, the rapture's coming. You instantly know about it. You're like,
I would have thought
notified. Bing, 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 bing. You get the little, in your mind, bells ringing, and all of a sudden, that's it.
Gate
You
13.
are about to be raptured. Please prepare to be raptured.
I would hope.
Yeah. You'd want some sort of an alert to pop up. Something to pop up.
I scream.
You are now in rapture mode. Oh, excellent, man.
You start
putting your spacesuit on because you're going up. You get your spacesuit and you're
getting it ready.
Yeah.
Make sure you're as naked as possible.
That's the best way to handle space, mate. Just total starkers.
Yep. Most people in space.
Birthday is the ultimate spacesuit. Birthday suit, ultimate spacesuit. Yeah.
Most people in space
feel like the real urban spaceman going raptured. Yeah. Cruising around, swimming through it, constantly rotating to manage heat,
And so there's this machine up there somewhere that does
that
this.
raptures people. Yeah, apparently, like a rapturing machine.
I was thinking about it
Press
earlier
the button,
when you were saying,
boop.
and the word a lot. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. It sounds a lot like sort of glad rap or sarin rap or something like it's sort of rapture.
Well,
rap.
to me, when I heard rapture, like I thought of the raptor.
Oh, did you think of the raptor?
And it was like the bird. When you were getting taken up, you were actually getting claimed by some giant eagle and then it's carried to heaven. Like the total Lord of the Rings fucking. No, total Lord of the Rings thing.
Riding an eagle.
Yeah, riding the fucking thing, man. That's it. Raptured to heaven, on the raptor's back.
And does that happen at like 10,000 feet, or does it sort of kick in a bit later on?
Off to the wherever lands. That's it. They get their own little special air bubble. Those raptors.
When does the rapture stop? Does it stop in low Earth orbit? And that's the thing. I don't know.
Get delivered, straight onto the nest. Young raptures waiting for you. They know the meal is here.
The peckings
snapping, biting,
just outside the asteroid belt. Maybe that's it. You're just floating. So people just maybe
all hanging around naked like it's a giant space. Ice cube orgy. They're all going to join together in like a huge human ice meteor. Meat meteor.
Well.
Go exploring the galaxy. Play a little galaxy pool. Wait for a meteor to come through and then take the impact. Get the the collection of hugging humans to start moving through the galaxy. Well, it's just ideas for after rapture, I mean, if you're not going somewhere, not going to a place, then, it seems pretty pointless just to be pulled up into space. Like it said, it would serve no purpose.
Well, that's what I'm trying
to say. You want to be going somewhere.
You hear people talk about the rapture. You hear people they're very positive about it. It sounds like a great thing. They can't tell you the outcomes.
On the left hand of God, that's it. Next to the left hand of God. I mean, where is that? Where is that located? The special place, the left hand of God.
Yeah, you don't want. How do you know if you're at the right one? Could be the wrong one.
It all depends on which way you're looking at it. Like if you're below, it could be left, it could be right. If you're looking above,
so
I know you wouldn't be above the creator, but you'd definitely be left or right.
I don't know.
Yeah, these engine special special words. They're confusing. They're confusing. So I think they're designed to be confusing.
The only thing that I've heard in my life about the rapture that made sense to me was that it's complete bullshit and was just made up by certain folk.
Happened many times in many different religions, but
it's a fake perk. You know what I mean?
It's a gotcha. It's a gotcha. It's selling a dream. Selling a dream. Oh, you'd be really good if you sell all your stuff and hand over your money to the the engine that told you it was going to happen. Then you get the little perk, and it'll happen quickly. You do. You get the bonus afterlife. After rapturing to wherever the hell it is, you get the extra point. You get the frequent flyer miles for all the rapturing you've done.
So there's big money. What I've worked out from this conversation,
there could be some real serious
is a way to make a rapture machine. And the good thing about a rapture machine is, just putting it between you and me, is that the person can die in the process, right? In fact, preferably.
Also, it just raptures parts.
So they just get raptured.
Like it only raptures your head, so everything else is left behind. Like it's really raptured. Like a giant bird comes in and just grabs them by the head, pulls their spine out, and just leaves the rest of the body.
People got to believe in it, though. So you've got to float up into the sky. So the machine initially has to take the person up into the sky high enough that they kind of disappear, and then maybe you kill them.
A fairly decent tractor beam, as you're trying to say,
something. I don't know. Like maybe a sleight of hand. They've just got to feel like it.
Nano wire, just flung down like a little, one of those grabber machines, just sends down a little nano wire, like thinner than a hair.
This is
it just
why
locks onto the back of your neck and then just starts
we
pulling you up.
actually live in, you know how like some
Pinocchio land,
no, we
where
have
everyone's a puppet.
The sky isn't real. It is actually a layer, and that is because so that you can the Rapture Machine basically winches the person up, and then the little trap door
off to the side and then straight down into the gift bucket. And the alien pulls you out, and then they got you as a trophy. Yay! I got the Christian with the little gold thing on his neck. Look, he's so cool.
Because you don't want to have this machine take the person like out of the atmosphere. It's just a long way. Like
no. It goes into the same atmosphere. It's just their atmosphere is inside the little, the special pickup box, the gift box.
But, I mean, the pickup box.
Try your luck.
You've got two options. One
send in the clips.
Is that it's high enough that people can't see it.
Yeah.
So the person kind of vanishes out of sight.
Or maybe the moon could be it, like as it's flying across. And then because people shoot straight up to it, like where they suck you across to the other section and into the presenter box, right? It can cover, like you become so minute and so such a speck so quickly that the moon's light, or the light provided by the moon, right, is totally masks you. So just like this little fly speck just into one of the craters. No, into one of the craters and special through to the presenter box. Alien leans in, the alien child grabs you with the piezo pods.
Yeah. Just in case.
It's my new toy. It's like Toy Story horror story. Like you thought you were just living in this world, but really you're just like in this huge game arcade grabber machine where aliens occasionally come through and pull some of you out.
That's it, little choices. Do they get a bucket? Is it sort of like when you pull a 20-cent machine and you get like 10 Smarties? Do you get like 10 humans? Or just one?
Could be like just grab a collective. I want all the bad guys.
Well, you'd have to pay
trying to get the whole set, like you know what I mean, like pulling out the aging band members, like Starman from Kiss. Wanting to get the full human set. So whoever it was, the drummer who died, plus Ace Frehley.
You need all of them.
Well, you got to get all of them. So the little alien would be sweating that nobody else gets, but the Gene Simmons.
Just lurking around.
Or Peter Moon.
There'd be some contestant zone, like to be around nearby.
Could be grabbed and like be like one of the useless toys, just discarded.
Yep.
I didn't want that one. Just throw it in the bin.
This is
alien trash collection, comes through, picks you up in the morning, off to the recycling centre, squashed into fucking alien moo juice, fed to the alien cows.
Yeah, more likely.
You end up being the modern day grass, all the leftover humans. All the different biodomes in different arcades across the alien city.
It's the little winchy Rapture machines.
They all think they're on Earth, but they're just in these little dome machine, pick a prize fucking.
So the Rapture tube's just really it's just a weak vacuum hose, and just sucks you up.
Yeah. Like the low end, cheaper arcade machines would be like that. The other ones that have all the fancy, top notch technology and the better prizes, the brighter ones. Look, I want that one. I want my own Stephen Hawking. Look at this one. It's a shiny. It just got me a Stephen Hawking. Look at him. He's got a little wheelchair.
He likes his holes though. Definitely.
He's a big black hole man.
Oh yeah. You can just get that whole wheelchair just fitted in there. Yeah. If you can't get out of your wheelchair,
compressed down to the size of his penis. Minuscule.
Oh, I would have thought the expansion would have been happening. Everything just fills the wheelchair.
All is one. Donut City.
I was actually watching a woman this week on Insta, New York City, and she was using a. She was a paralyzed T6, I think. She had no leg.
I think you sent it to me. Was that the one with the?
And she was standing on it.
Yeah.
And it was really
mechanized, special brand.
It was like a walking wheelchair, and she's just got all these videos of her practicing.
Cruising around.
Yeah. It's really interesting.
Hell yeah. Love Arthur to be proud.
Oh, very. You'd be like,
he bought his own mech suit, mate.
Yeah, but more so than just like a lightweight exobrane. You want like a.
That's it. Maybe doing the customizing, the Gatling gun extensions and stuff.
Just to keep that
full mecha mode. Missiles.
Small micros. It's like
that's it.
Just goes inside.
Do his own mech warrior. Cruises into the shopping centre, just destroying everything. Pulling the old Ed 209,
Versus. Versus against the 8209.
Yeah.
Shopping centre drone.
Punch on with the shopping centre drone.
It's like, sorry, I've got to get the first copy of the game as it drops. You can't stop me. I must do this.
Yeah. Cyberpunk 3070.
There was like interesting stuff too, like the way that it fell. It had like there was like an art to it, like if it was falling, she was being trained to fall properly with it.
Yeah. Well, we do that anyway. Most of our walking is about falling forward.
It is. Well,
Well, understanding what balance is, and using momentum to fall forward. Yeah. Fall backwards. Yeah.
Well, she was
backwards.
Well, in the frame as it fell, she was like pretty uncertain about it, like how
it feels unnatural.
Well, especially it's interesting
because you got to overdo it.
If you've ever,
I imagine.
which you have, like watching somebody fall, like if I fell over right now, the way I would fall over, not just, but the way my brain would psychologically deal with falling over, I mean, it's more than, like how my body would fall over is whatever, but I've noticed for people in wheelchair, etc., for them falling over is like way more freaky.
Yes, yeah, because they have a lot of weight that they don't control. Yeah, and
So
that's
it
why
goes.
it's tricky, because like they can control the part they can, but they can't control what happens with the part that they can't.
And
Yeah,
so
and
it's just
then when you
moving.
fall awkwardly, things can happen which you really can't get out of. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing needed to be able to get up itself. It couldn't do that.
Things that fall under weight that don't try to recover from themselves or take the weight of falling, then yeah, max damage, depending on height.
And that's the thing, they realise that their fall's going to be max damage.
Yeah.
Well, we've got some sort of idea that it's going to be variable, and we might have some control over it.
Depending on what part hits first or how we try to buffet the fall in general, like take some of the load,
But if you can't, then
arms,
you can't.
legs, rolling, combat roll. Always tuck the head. That was what Digger said.
Oh, definitely.
Essential.
Yeah, it's a real art form.
Good combat roll doesn't, you won't get it right unless you tuck the head.
No. It's a very much, you can do it on most surfaces. It's good to practice. Just go down the park, just start with rolling. I actually thought about it as like forms of exercise.
Do the whole joggers run, just combat rolling. Combat roll the whole joggers run.
Yeah, just
and
do it, just
alternate
down
between
to
shoulders,
work.
just to get it perfected.
On left and then right.
Yeah.
So, ambi roll,
Ambi rolling, that's right. Doesn't matter which side they hit you from, you can always go into the, CR real easy.
It feels good. That's something which takes a little bit of trust, like
Confidence in one's ability, as they say.
strengthening the
Pushing
host.
envelopes. Yeah.
Oh, so pushing envelopes. So this week in my Metro adventures,
Bus riding.
so the Metro, I did another practice run in the Metro, and then from doing the practice run, I sort of realised something. So I'd mentioned to you how it kind of moves, and it's got three kind of acceleration phases.
Yeah,
when leaving
yeah.
the station, so like an initial clunk clunk, and then gets going.
Yeah.
And then it kicks into another better speed, and then a third speed.
Yeah.
And so
Or cruising speed, as they want to call it. Yeah.
yeah, maybe something like that. Then there's other ones that I can't feel after that, or I haven't been paying attention to, but possibly. And the so what I sort of realised as I was moving
But
through the
from what it
carriage,
provides, what the bus provides itself versus the inertia that's around you. Yeah.
that as I did it, I decided to do the next part of my experimentation, and so I went and I'll just say from the first door. So the door, you start at a door. You start at one door, and then you go to the next door.
Yeah.
And so what I did was I went to the next door, and then I counted down from where the next door reached where the first door was.
Yep.
And
Yep. The approximate time for
yeah. So the first, when you travel
parallel
against
position. Yeah.
when you exactly, when you travel against the Metro, you have to get from the first door to the second door in 3 seconds, which is easy. Like and then I've measured to the second door. First to the second to the third. So the third door, that's kind of like 1.2 seconds, maybe 1.3, maybe.
So you at least wanted to put some effort into the acceleration yourself, as well as what is being provided by the bus's
Well, what you
transfer
have is
of
a
energy.
measure,
Yeah.
and so along between each door is very standardized infrastructure. So there is like poles, doors, seats, lines, like things hanging. So there's a real capacity to be able to know where your foot must
Needs
fall.
to be, to get the flow right.
That's right, to get the flow right. So that's what I'm working on. So my next one I'll do, so in one carriage, there's 3 doors. And then the next carriage is also 3 doors. But between carriages where the flexi section is where the door space is. So then to get from like doors 1 to 2 to 3 is fine. Then you've actually got to get to sort of the blank door 4, which doesn't exist, which is the flexi bit, to door 5. So you've got to make 2 door lengths. The next thing you've got to do is get to 2 door lengths before there is something to grab onto. So
Definitely challenge worthy.
well, I suspect that the distance to the flexi bit and then that one, well, let's just say, I reckon it will take you, you'll have to
Because
travel
just
in 1
remember,
second.
the faster you're going, the collision potential, the more the nastiness.
Oh, much.
Yeah, much the nastiness as you get into the territory of where you should, human meat shouldn't be moving in. Yeah.
Oh, I like it. So you kind of do this little, and what it means is if your feet are touching, if you're counting and your feet are touching at the right time, then you kind of stay somewhat stationary. Like you should be able to look out from the side, and you're
You're pretty much keeping up with the scenery. Your scenery isn't moving.
Yeah. So I'm measuring each door and measuring the thing so I can figure out the count and then just count it off. And so I think first door 3 seconds, which is like I think 6 little steps. Dun, 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 dun. You kind of just do this little hobby thing. And then the next one though is where it's actually hidden to its next level of acceleration. And then you get from door 2 to door 3, and you do that in 3 steps. So you go like from 6 steps.
Yeah, down to 3. So
steps.
you're basically compressing the steps you're doing because of the amount of that you're moving through without colliding with the thing itself. Yeah,
and then
because your acceleration's already double what it's doing.
And then the next one is probably 3 steps again. You've got to probably do from intercarriage. You've got to get from one door to the next one in 3 seconds. I suspect. So that's like 1.5 or less, maybe 2. So yeah, you go 3, 1.5, and then 2 seconds, and then beyond that, if you can manage to get that far and in those times, then I don't think you'll. I think if you wanted to, then like maybe you can make it to the next one, but you'd be making it there in 1 step.
Which is a lot of again. That's why I said a lot of territory's been traversed. So you're going to have to be
4 meters in a step or
on
something.
Point, else equals max damage.
Max damage.
Max damage. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I'm probably another couple of attempts away from like a full
Secret of propulsion.
a full-blown attempt of having like a
full carriage surfing.
Yeah, and see if I can jump from like one door to another door with very minimal effort. Just push off.
That's it. Channel in territory.
Yeah.
No marks on the rice paper.
No, and just get good at that.
No marks on the rice paper.
But I'm wondering if they're getting onto me. I'm not
you have
sure.
the windwalkers.
They might be starting to catch on. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It might be just my suspicion. People work on the metro, but there was the last time I was on the metro, a guy jumped on and was at the end of the train, and then he got off in the city. But it was a worker. But yeah, he may have just been moving from station to station to do whatever he wanted to do.
Get a connecting
but
or
I couldn't
whatever.
do
Yeah.
anything because he was there anyway. Either way, whatever it was, whether it was
prevented the testings.
Yeah, the testings were slowed down. So I just did some counts and just made sure. I think I might take a little stopwatch.
Got the timing right. Yeah.
But I think just a head count's pretty good enough too. And then using those guides. Anyway, so that's my next goal. So my next one will be like to measure out the next 2 doors essentially, so then I get a real idea of where they are. And if I use similar stations, like maybe if I do it over a couple of like 2 or 3 attempts to measure, and then I've got the same infrastructure that I'm measuring against, so it's quite easy for me to just go to like the 5th door and then just count from where I hear the train pull, and then I just count to when it passes its point, because that's how long it'll be, like 8 seconds or whatever. I think the whole sequence, because of the acceleration phases, which I think I've said this before, but I think it'll go for about 8 seconds. I think that basically it'll be like at max, that's like at max 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it doesn't get much more than that. You might get 7 seconds out of it, and as I say, you better be stopping yourself, or you're going to have max damage. Like
yes, yeah, you've proved your little velocity
because
point,
beyond
and
that,
now
you'd better be.
You need open things to be able to continue on the expanded journey. Yeah.
And the train,
you've created your own self-momentum enough to be able to be moving probably a little quicker than the train itself.
Well, the trouble being there is that
and you better want to have a whole carriage full of soft, cushy cushions ready to catch you when it finally stops moving. Yeah. Okay, that's what you want at the other end of the train, is like a little whole carriage just stuffed full of duck cushions. So you can
you can have nothing. You might have another human to crash into. But the thing is that you run out of
super squish. Yeah.
You run out of distance because as you go from one end of the train into the middle of the train, it's basically more people. So there's only a few. You've only got certain opportunities and times where you can do it. You've kind of got to get lucky, which is great. And if you do it at the right time, though, the trains it doesn't have to be late at night. It's just like it empties out. And you just look through and you're like, holy shit! There's like the first 3 carriages are basically empty.
Just empty. Yeah.
Yeah, a few people, but
accessible. Yeah. For experimentation.
You could do a thing where I have thought about this, I don't know what you think about this, but where I actually start at one end, not one end, where I start wherever I think I'm going to finish, like say door 5. I get on at door 5, and then I walk from door 5 to door 1. And as I walk, I just say to people, I'm about to run back. Don't explain myself further. Just say that I'm about to, don't be scared or whatever. Like, don't worry. I'm about to run back. Don't worry. And then they're like, what? But then when I do it, they'll be like, oh, I wonder why I did that. But instead of just completely surprising someone out of the blue, like just walking through, because it's quite quick. Like, you just get on door 5, walk through and say, oh, hey, I'm just about to run back this way. I'm just testing something. Like, you just say that as you're walking up the carriage, and people just like, and just probably accept that, and then
you've warned them. Yeah. Give them the heads up.
And then you might get someone to ask you about it afterwards then. Because you've engaged them. Well, what's it all about?
Little special physical experiments.
Parkouring in the middle of the...
Testing our realities.
Gotta get the matrix moment.
Playing tag with the matrix.
You gotta push it to the absolute maximum.
Pain is how they measure their gods, so,
Oh,
apparently.
the parkour god. They hurt themselves.
It ain't true. It ain't true parkour unless you are putting some, scar value into it. Yeah.
The way they hit some of those
Some of them
surfaces.
ones, oh man. But not just that. Like when they miss and they do the, hit rails and stuff. They do the full, cowboy rider rail.
Oh, just smack into things. Just crumple up over it.
Woods. Yeah. Can be ugly.
Oh, it's very ugly. Oh, it's terrifying. Yeah, it's like running and leaping and then missing and then smacking your head in. And
colliding heavily against other object of non, specified designations.
That's it. Density stronger than human.
Far greater densities. That's it.
Denser than bone.
At velocity. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget at velocity. Important. Oh, what other topics do we have? I mean, we're probably just about ready to key out anyway, but
Well, some of them are fairly
need expansion. Maybe push to next episode.
Yeah. I think we haven't really done that. Bullets we touched very briefly. I don't know.
Best to be gentle for the first time.
Oh dear. Yes. Well, there are other ones. I mean, I think. Like looking at that exo frame from that woman on the which Bloodbath would have liked because it was sort of heavy duty, more
had that real mecha look to it.
Had a real mecha look. But you can see that one getting like better materials, better motors,
lighter, and
I don't know how much lighter it wants to be. It'll have to like stay a lot stronger. I think more stronger and resilient and able to get up itself.
I think our playing around with composites, we'll find other things where it can be lighter and it's just be as strong.
But. Like I think if you want
that's just an eventuality, really.
Working out how to commercialize that. I mean, and I don't mean like how to sell them, but how to make money from owning one. That's I'd almost want to get one. I almost want to buy one of these early exos that I've been seeing advertised.
Just so you can be, the forklift driver for one of the pallet shifter.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're not that, it'll be someone bringing it into the workplace, going, "Well, I'm
just test drive the power lifters, like the aliens, man. That.
But I think that'll have to be it. It's like imagine. In the way, like say Uber brought in a different model to taxi driving and just brought it in and just started dumping it on people.
That's it.
If you just sort of joined up
with
Uber,
exosuit, bloody service,
with the exosuit, and you're just wearing that instead, and you're like, oh, what's this? Like I can carry all the groceries.
I can plough all the fields.
I think the main thing I see, the problem is that they just don't. Like I think about these things, like say that. Even the much lighter weight exo frames I've seen, and they
assistance stuff. Like if you're in rescue and stuff, like I don't understand why they aren't using that shit too.
Because they don't last long enough. You would be stuck halfway through the rescue.
Yeah. They need to get a lot better essentially.
Oh, it's power. It's just power. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with the suit particularly. I mean, I'm sure they'd be better. They could be better, but the main issue is not suit. It's power and storage of power because. Let's say you got 20 minutes runtime, but
it's only going to get you down to shop and back.
Yeah, if I have to do, if I'm trying to do like an 8-hour shift of like
you don't need to have a tether or something,
yeah. Well, imagine doing Uber Eats in the city,
towing around a little generator on the back rear.
Yeah, exactly.
Chugging away
every 20 minutes, like so 3 times an hour, you're swapping this thing out. It's like every job you got to do pull on another suit.
They want to have poppable power cells or something, wouldn't they?
I don't know. Have to want to because
you go from one venue to the next, and you got the little.
Or in it just charges up in 5 minutes or less. Like wherever you are, it's just charging up.
Supercharger. Yeah, it's just exploding because it just can't handle the force charge. You have to really test out the faulties.
It's force feeds.
Especially designed chute to handle the explosion. Doesn't harm the charging unit. Just ejects this huge explosion out like launching a missile or something. So the battery just flies off into whatever direction. And
is it possible to use, even though that they say the power is not adequate, but is it possible to use such a system to hack, like being something like where, the hourly rate, like let's say you're able to then do things twice as quick, but because you're on foot, like let's say you did in the CBD, like in Sydney, so you just do like an Uber Eats, so you're just doing delivery, and so and you just take jobs that are in the city, you don't accept any other jobs, and somehow you don't have a power issue. So it means you can not just complete a job twice as fast, but anyone even on a bike, the amount of opportunities that they've got to like stop and get off the bike and open the bag.
Jumping across the top of cars and stonking shit, just ploughing through pedestrians.
Just walking.
They're pretty mighty, you know what I mean? Like, got to get there on time.
And so you're just running through the thing. And then when you get to a building, like you just walk straight in. You don't have to like change modalities, lock anything or whatever. You just
go down to standard civvy mode, delivery mode rather than transport mode. Yeah.
I think you would probably be doing jobs like 4 or 5 times faster maybe and even quicker. And so in that regard, maybe you could make good money.
Yeah, in between popping the batteries.
Every job, nearly. Yeah, basically. Every single one. Yeah, and that's where they don't work, just because they literally have that as the issue. It's a fucking serious.
Yeah, need to come up with a decent power sources for them, you know.
Yeah, and any kind of
mini reactor stuff, you know.
pretty much. Yeah, something that's generating the energy on site. I think that'd be pretty wicked. Or energy densities that are like graphene, solid state batteries that are the actual frame itself or something. Like
Gigawatts. Yeah.
Just storing monster power.
8 hours, 12 hours worth of fucking serious fucking usages.
If you can find a company that's fucking solving that, it's like on the stock market.
I bet there is one, but
Well,
yeah,
there are,
it'd be,
but most of them are not. They're all private.
nah, they're just private as fuck. Yeah. True.
That's the problem with all of that. Oh, wow.
Solving those serious tech issues.
Yeah, well, with one of those, then you can do some serious. I'd love it. Otherwise, I just can't. Like the time it would take me to.
I'd like something like that, but in like a decent demolition suit. Where you just
Can
come
trash
in and you
things.
got to just take shit out. Yeah. See that building over there? Can you just level that? Yeah, sure.
Just go in with less physical.
Pile in, full shoulder barge into it with the armored fucking suit. Smash.
Just ripping out walls and just chop, just like your hand can just crush through concrete.
Pulverizing it, snapping off rebar like a twigs.
You'd have some kind of millimeter wave tech, wouldn't you, so you could see through the concrete.
Yeah, project on how much pressure you need to put down on the clampers. Yeah. Even have it so you could crush the concrete, and then once you find the steel, you got like oxy torch or something. Just cook it up.
Nice. Well, there we go. You asked for one more topic that was on the list.
Boop, easy peasy.
Yeah, one of the ones I thought of this week, which we didn't actually cover because we didn't have a time to. We didn't actually look at them and talk about them and make any plans.
No, we were just generally
We've just been doing this thing.
doing the loose thing. Yeah.
Was motorcyclists. Here's a bonus. If you feel like it, you can go. We can rip it. Motorcyclists pissing on cars, like a dog lifting the leg. So like the motorcyclists they drive. So basically, the idea was like I was watching this in traffic, and then this motorcyclist is like cruising down the middle, and he's on his little thing. He's being a real. He was pretty bad at it as well. Like
wobbling and shit. Rather than competent. Yeah.
And you're just like these people really take the piss. Like, and it's just like, and I go, well, what if they just like actually just started pissing on cars? Like just going
cruising
down,
along, having a good,
and the whole wobble.
yellow jug experience.
Is part of the sort of just to get the
The spraying. Marking their territories, truly taking the piss.
Yeah, because they're just like, I can just get through here so much, and then they just start urinating.
You're locked in traffic. Locked on traffic.
And you can't even get out of the car.
I couldn't see it happening on a motorbike, but I could see it happening standing up on like one of those electric scooters.
Someone
just he's been hitting the monsters all morning,
Yep.
and he just needs to go, and he just comes through. And the bonus is when he passes the ones with the open windows, like not using the aircon, just straight in the window, marks the actual driver and or the passenger, on one side, the driver on the other.
And it doesn't have a number plate or anything, just he's gone.
No, that's it.
Just peeing on the next car. Becoming artful, being able to solve
Or just pulling up next to, on one of those the leveling scooters where you can just hover while you stop.
Self-leveling.
And then just fully unloading through the window, just like a whole bladder's worth straight in there on the person.
Just like
they're
just
like, what's going
gushing,
on?
just gushing on them.
No.
And then just as soon as they go to move,
just in total shock and horror, and then just bang, he's gone. As soon as he's empty, just
and
big flapping in the wind as he cruises off. The victory
even,
flag.
not even putting it away.
Not even bother to tuck it away. It's like a victory flag on the way out. Check it.
That's a self-leveling, and so even if the driver attempted to open their door or do anything,
already
you're
gone.
just gone. You just lean in one direction and you're out of there.
And just keep pissing on your way through. Like even if you haven't gotten all the way, you haven't managed to empty the entire bladder. They decide to engage the door mode. Then you're just gone.
You're not,
what are they going to do? They're not going to run after you. They're not going to go through the red light. You know what I mean? They're just going, what? And what you do is if you're going to target an open window, make sure they're back in the pack so they can't go forward. They're like blocked by the traffic in front.
Yeah, not even like 2 or 3 cars.
Don't ever do it to the front set because they can just cut the lights and you go, fuck you, cunt. You're going to get. It's 80K. It's 80Ks for you. That's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you the 80K nudge.
Yeah, because you pushed it.
Because you threatened me. You assaulted me by putting your wee on me. You assaulted me with your wee. You pissed on me. You pee on me. You got pissed on me. It's
self-defense. After that, just run
your fluids got on me. Sorry. Just escaping. That's the whole thing. And then I reckon it would be like dick hanging out, flapping, right?
Yeah.
Victory, and then pants down, mooning as leaving. The mooning. That's it. Final insult on the way out. Just do it. Drop the pants and then just mooning on the back of as you're cruising down the road. Mooning everybody else as well.
Yeah, mooning seems not to have the cache that it had when I remember
back in the day.
Yeah, I remember like it was a really
dropping the pants, giving the moon.
People did that now. It seems I don't know. Yeah, maybe because of the
ever since that pants falling down. The
I think
prison look. I think that's taken over. That's the modern day mooning, but you got your underpants on. Like you just walk around mooning all day long. Yeah. You're mooning with your undies on. That's it. Yeah, it's discreet mooning.
The moon.
Recognise discreet mooning. Yeah. It's just a moon, but it's with your undies
decorum.
on.
Yeah.
Mooning with decorum. That's exactly right. So you've got it nail on the head right there.
And if you can do something to decorum, you can just do it all day.
Yeah. It's like lycra. Walking around naked.
Yeah.
It's decorum.
Yeah.
It's not naked. It's lycra. There we go.
Yeah. That is not someone's
And that is
vulva.
perfectly
that is just
acceptable.
the outside of some lycra.
I'm happy I can see that, the tight fit on the butt region and the moose knuckle on the front. Very pleasing to the eye. Thank you very much. Nipples poking through. I know it's a cold day.
The unimagined.
Unimagined. Not necessary. Imagination not required. Here it is. Yeah. Whoosh. Look at that knuckle.
Season X, episode 3.
Thanks for joining us.
Real Talk is
It's
ending.
been a pleasure.
We're going to go to the outro.
Real talk is cheap, real funk and cheap and the rest.